And we should be live. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're all doing. Hope you can all hear me well. Hope you're all doing. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just going to quickly check audios and then I'll be straight with you. Right then, hello, good evening, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to tonight's live stream. There's already 26 people in here tonight, which is absolutely incredible. Tonight we are doing a viewers play along stream, which is something we've not done for a little while, which is basically where we do a couple of set routes and then we try and see who gets the best score. Usually a good bit of fun. We've done it before for like giveaways, but for today it's just a bit of fun. Each service today has a special guest who's going to be trying to beat my score, and obviously you can all play along at home too. So tonight, we're going to have, first off, my beloved Shan. Say something, my love. You muted.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I heard you say hello downstairs, but you didn't come through.
Hello.
Right, hopefully you can hear her all good. Let me know if you can hear her all good, if it needs altering. So I can see my audios, you're very quiet. So try again, love.
Hello.
There you go. There you go. Right, slightly delayed. It's funny because I can hear you downstairs and then I can hear you now. But yeah, we've managed to basically. She's on the PlayStation downstairs. I'm on the PC tonight. That's why I can do all the messing around with fun stuff. And yeah, we're just gonna have a good bit of fun. So, what we're gonna do is first off we're gonna do San Bernie, which was Shan's pick because she loves America. And then we're gonna jump into. I'm going to jump across to Fife Circle with Casual, which is in the 170. All these services are posted in the description, by the way. So if you want to obviously just keep track, or you want to join in, then feel free to do that. Delay talk, not that again. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
UK tag says that I'm in the PS5.
You are in the PS5.
I am the PS5.
You are the PS5. You're the thing that goes at night. Anyway, and then at about 9 o'clock, so it's about an hour per service, and then about 9 o'clock, I'm going to be joined by Jason, who is the community community owner for the Train Sim World Community Discord server and Facebook page. So, very well known in the community, who's going to be joining me to do a bit of Brighton Mainline, which is the first time we've done Brighton Mainline, I think, on the channel, so, which will be quite interesting. So, who we got in the chat tonight? We've got loads of you in tonight. We've got Luke Larenstaub, Great Eastern Mainline Spotting, Nick's Poke Stop, UK Tag, Crazy, UK Games Gamer 420, Crazy, Casual. How you doing? Let's keep an eye on you all. Oh yes, moderators out in full swing. Kaylin, how you doing? Transport East Anglia, hope you're doing well. You said it was delayed, so I started watching another video. Yeah, we were having some issues with the Discord audio. Because obviously normally I just do the game audio on my own audio, so we managed to hopefully sort that out. You're doing a night shift on City Transport Sim. If you stick around to the end, I've got some news about City Transport Sim. Hello, congratulations. Oh yeah, of course. Well, can't forget, this is to celebrate 4,000 subscribers, so thank you all for subscribing and yeah, making it that extra bit of fun. I heard you go woo downstairs when it didn't come through on the stream.
Oh.
How
Even
far?
me woo-woos.
Are you on your phone?
No, I muted it while you were talking, just in case I was like heavy breathing or something.
No, you're all right. You're all good. I ended up getting West Coast Mainline Preston Carlisle 2 days ago. Nice. Please play Midland Mainline. We're not going to be doing that tonight, but we'll do in the future. How did you find Richie's channel? I made it. California Dreaming. You're a boxer. Nice. Will you do the Bakerloo line? Not tonight. So we're going to be doing San Bernie, Fife Circle and London Commuter. There's 3 routes that you can see at the top on the screen there. So, we're not doing any bingo tonight because trying to get everyone to play along, and then also do the bingo, and then also deal with Discord. A lot to do. So yeah, we're gonna keep it relatively simple. So I'm gonna jump into the game and do stuff. So I can't actually hear the game audio, so you'll have to just talk.
Am I pressing get started?
No, not yet. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. What does it say on your screen? Is it 3:08?
Yeah.
9:37 in it. 9:37.
Yeah.
Do that. Right, I'll load up
I'm
and then
gonna
I'll tell you when
down.
Don't press get started just yet.
No, I'm not pressing out.
I'm not pressing alt. Doing good relaxing after moderating for someone for the last 8 hours. Hey Rob, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing very, very well. Welcome aboard.
Luke Snowball says he's not a boxer, he meant Xbox player. It's the autocorrect's fault.
I was going to say, it's a very random thing to say. Right, I'm ready to press
just
get
telling
started.
you that if you do it wrong, he's going to box your ears in.
Right, I'm ready to press get started whenever you're ready.
Right, go on.
3, 2, 1, go. Right, I'm not going to talk you through it. You practiced earlier, so
I did, but I can't remember. Oh, put that in there.
Feel free as well if you want to play along with this. You can obviously watch the stream as well and see what I'm doing. But yeah, feel free. You can't hear the audio. That makes safety systems more fun. Oh yeah, you can't use safety systems if you want to get involved. Well, there's no really any rule to it, I suppose, but we say that during these viewers play alongs, we don't do any safety systems just because it's just fair. It's fair for people that don't want to use them. The idea is to try and see who can get the best points. So whoever contributes or whoever does the route, by the end of it, if you're in the Discord server, take a screenshot of your points, and then I can hear the game a bit now. Take a screenshot of your points, and then I can have a look and see who won. You don't win anything.
Oh, alright. Right, I'm ready to set off.
Oh, I can hear the game. It's coming from a headset. Nice. You ready to set off? Oh, so am I. Okay, good. If you honk, by the way, it sets off a bell. So just remember, it's 12 coming out of it. Did you put the thing into passenger, by the way?
No, what thing?
Do you know that little dial thing I said next to the brake?
Oh yeah, hold on. Brake mode, passenger.
Are you doing a 5 circle next? Yes, I am indeed. If this works as well, by the way, doing this this Discord thing.
I'm moving.
You're moving. There you go.
Oh god, oh gold, oh gold. I'm speeding already. God.
There's a very exciting. I'm just playing about the stream where you went, it's moving. How you doing, Lawrence Dow? Hope you're doing well. I'm speeding now.
I was speeding too.
But yeah, if this sort of Discord thing sort of works, we've got some ideas. Because before, when we tried doing a collaborative stream, me and Shan, it was very, very difficult, wasn't it? Because it was like very echoey. So if this works, to where that you can chill out on the sofa and I can stream from the PC.
I'm chilling me. I've got 2 cats on me.
Yeah.
Even though one of them just dived on my belly because she was trying to catch a fly.
Was that Piper?
No, the other one.
Is that a fly in my coffee, or is that a what do you call it?
A floater.
A floater, yeah. I was going to say an undissolved coffee granule.
Oh, hashtag Team Shan for the win.
You just channeled your inner you channeled your inner Mrs. Brown there.
Scared me so.
Just remember, when you get to the end of the service, it will give you loads of points. So don't press anything when it comes up at the end. You'll see it'll say some points. Just take a.
I'm a bit worried about stopping at that's the only thing I'm speeding.
Well, that's the speeding is the one you've got to deal with first.
No, I'm alright.
Richie to Spad, no. I wish there was a way I'd be able to share both screens. That'd be really good, but without doing capture card stuff, that could be very complicated. So this is the best you're gonna get.
It didn't go well earlier when I practiced this because I was like, right, I need to know how to turn it on, otherwise I'm just gonna delay everyone else because I'm gonna spend like an hour trying to turn it on. And I immediately put the emergency.
I heard what you said, but it came from you put the emergency. What? It cuts out when you chuckle.
No, so earlier, I tried practicing because I didn't want to, like, delay everyone else by spending ages trying to find out how to turn it on. Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's only when you laugh really loud or go high
Okay.
pitch that it cuts out.
Right, that's fine. And I immediately turned the emergency brake on, so that didn't bode well, did it?
Yeah, don't press anything that's red.
I'm not. Ooh, 25 mile an hour now.
Yeah, you got to try and beat me.
Beat you?
Yeah,
Like in points, I'll beat you there.
in points. You
Alright,
need to be a well established. You have to be a what's the word?
One Sweden.
You need to be a
One Sweden.
what's the word? You need to keep yourself together.
One Sweden.
Your speeding's not good. Thank you very much,
No, it's
Alex. Much appreciated. I have this route on PS5. So do I. That's what Shan's playing on. Do you need to put a reminder in the Discord? I could do. I might do. We'll see.
Oh my god, I'm going 7 mile an hour in a 15. Hold on.
You sound like me when I'm driving the Punto. I love how it cuts out when you start laughing because you go.
Oh, I'm speeding again. This is a bit much.
I wasn't speeding, Jay. There's no evidence of it at all.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
Do what Richie does and struggle to stop at stations.
Spriggles.
Striggles. Good heavens, the sky has opened up. It's absolutely chucking it down outside. Good heavens.
Good God.
Good gravy. It's just brown and water. That's
Good
a reference.
gubbins.
That's a reference that a lot of people won't get.
I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy.
I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy. I farted. Right. Hey.
You farted.
No.
Trump.
Right, I've just posted that with live.
Ooh, 25. I think I'm ahead of you.
You might be, yeah. But if you've probably you've been speeding, so
No,
you're...
I think it's because the stream's just a bit delayed on my tablet. So
Yeah. Also, bear in mind that you lose points for speeding. You lose points for speeding, overshooting.
I'm gonna be rubbish at this, aren't I?
But it'll be a good try. It's the first time you've driven this sort of train as well, isn't it?
It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
It is a bit of fun. I said to her, right, so I gave her the option of, I said, what route do you want to do? She went Long Island. I said, we can't do that. I said, because I haven't got Long Island on the PC. She was like, darn it. I was like, well, I know you want to do an American route, so what American route do you want to do? Do you want to do one with a pink train? So do you want to do one that's in LA? Or do you want to do one that goes from...
The train that looks like a cat.
Yeah. And then I jumped into this one. She went, I want to go out of LA. And I says, well, do you want to drive a train that looks like a cat? Looks like a cat. And she was like, what a stupid question. Of course I do. And it was quite easy. I'm at 45, by the way.
Yeah, same. Not doing 45 though. I'm creeping up to 29.
Just a fair warning about this Cal State station. It's like on a curve and like downhill, so you have to pay attention.
Oh no.
You don't lose points for being
You know
late.
me, I don't pay attention. Oh, speeding.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, speeding. Alex.
You don't lose points for being late to the station, as far as I'm aware.
I don't think I'm gonna be late. I might be.
Do what I do and get distracted. Got 35 people watching. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing splendid. Evening WLTE. Hope you're doing well. I'm so glad it's raining now, as earlier I was doing a Francis Bourgeois style trip, chasing 233s and a 47. I think, yeah, you popped something in the Discord earlier, didn't you? I weren't really paying attention to stuff in the Discord. It's been a very busy day.
What
have you done?
I did a nap for like 3 hours.
But you've done a lot for a Saturday. You've done a lot.
I know, I went and got my nails did.
Nails did.
Yeah, I went to some shop. I went to TK Maxx, but I thought I looked up at the home section bit, I didn't. This is really lazy of me, to be fair. I looked up at the home section bit and then I realised they don't have an escalator. I thought, I'm not walking up them stairs. So I just left. But then it's really upsetting because I just saw on Facebook that they've got some really cool home stuff. And I was like, if only I'd just walked up them steps.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I know the pain.
bothered.
Yeah, whilst you got your nails did, I got myself a new flat cap.
You did?
Nice. How you doing, Melbourne?
Got you a Greg's
you
and all that?
You did get me a Greg's. Didn't have any steak bakes, so I was very sad.
No, well, I said, have you got any steak bakes? She went, there'll be about 10 minutes. I thought, no.
Nah.
No.
I went and got my nails did. Shan 2025. Make it crash. No.
Get the lift. No, because people, like, if I get in the lift, I'm scared that people will look at me like, you don't need to get in the lift, you lazy cow. Do you know what I mean?
Do you want to say why you don't want to go in lifts anymore?
Oh, I got stuck in a lift at work and nearly perished. No, it was all a bit much. I know I did. Nearly passed away.
I feel like you need to elaborate here.
So, I work. If for anybody that doesn't know, I work in a hospital, right? And I had to go up to, there's different floors, different gates, wards, all that stuff. Obviously, at a hospital. And I had to go up to a different floor, but I had a machine with me that you can't take a big machine up the stairs. So I got in the lift, but I was in a rush, so I forgot to bring my phone or anything. I just thought, right, I'll just go do this and then I'll come back. And I pressed to go up. It went up like 3 floors and then just dropped. And then all the lights and everything went off. And I was on with this, that was in the lift, just me and this geezer.
Station, by the way.
You are?
Make sure you're paying attention for the station.
Yeah, that's fine. Did it. I was in the lift, just me and this other geezer that I've never seen before. And I started panicking. I was like, oh my. So I pressed the button, like the help button. Some woman came on, she was like, someone will be there soon. They're not on site at the moment, so it could be like 10 minutes. Thought, no, I'm not. Oh my god. Just me and this other geezer. Oh my god, I've missed the station.
Oh no!
Wait.
Have you done that?
Hold on.
I've not even got to the station yet.
There's no chance. Oh, press the emergency brake.
Oh no! Oh dear. Thank you, Trains and Co. Much appreciate it. Just came to congratulate. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being one of the many legends that are in here tonight and have subscribed over the last year and a half. You're all legends.
Hold on. I've missed the station and I pressed the emergency brake. Give me a minute. Okay, we're off. We're fine. It just says objective failed.
I've missed the station as well. It's weird. It's a bit disconcerting because the actual stop point past the station. So you have to kind of naturally overshoot the station anyway. Yeah,
no, but it said like it said objective failed. It said 150 yards out, away.
I see.
Right, well I'm off anyway. But yeah, so I got stuck in this lift with this other geezer, and there was going to be 10 minutes. And then when they came, they said, "Oh, can you pry the doors open and see where you are?" And I opened it, and it was just brick. We were stuck in between 2 levels. So I didn't have my phone, didn't have anything. This geezer was like, "Do you want to make a call?" And then he tried hugging me to calm me down, which was very nice. But I was like, "Please don't touch me, my guy." No. And then I finally got out of the lift. I got back to the office, and the woman I was working with didn't even realise I was gone. She was just chilling there.
Wasn't it like at the end of the day and I was waiting outside to pick you up?
Yeah, I was like, I've just nearly absolutely perished and you didn't even know I was gone.
Just want to take a moment to appreciate. It says passenger information, telephone, which if it was abbreviated would be PIT.
PIT. I'm PIT.
Yeah, I'm PIT. PIT.
So yeah, no, I won't get a lift again.
That is a perfect. That's a perfect stop in my eyes. Oh, next up is El Monte. You know Spanish. What does El mean? It's the, in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, he. Oh, like he.
He. El Monte. So would that be the Monte?
Yeah.
What a boring name. I found it right. Can you tell everyone that fun fact you told me once about San town name?
Yeah. So San is Spanish for saint. So when things when people were building, say for instance, the San Francisco and stuff like the San Francisco. When people when San Francisco were being built and stuff like that, it was a lot of Spanish Spanish people, and it means saint. So like Santa Monica is Saint Monica, San Bernardino, Saint Bernardino. Like Santa is Saint Nicholas, isn't it? So it's Saint.
Ah. Yeah, no, you didn't tell me that bit. I didn't even know that. That makes sense. Saint Nicholas, Santa.
Mm-hmm.
That's a well cool. I love a good fun fact, mate. Got 40 people watching. That's incredible. US stuff this morning, is it? Yeah, and then we're going to go back to the UK. We weren't going. Well, I was going to.
Morning.
Yeah, he's well. Look at the look at his username, and then put 2 and 2 together. She's chuckling. Do you get it now?
I do.
Yeah. Oh, I've just put up my microphone. I was one of the lucky few that was watching when we hit 4K. Yeah, I know, that was mad. We're now a video resolution, so now I need to actually upgrade my video resolution so it's in 4K. I like this bit where you're going past. Have you gone past the highway bit?
I'm just going through it now. It's just in the middle.
Oh. Well, that's a bit of a stutter. I hope my game's not crashed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
From the future, Shan.
Uh-oh.
It's terrifying.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I thought I was gonna have a game crash then. It's all good.
I'm feeding. Well, I can tell you for a darn fact.
Dan.
That I ain't winning on points here because I've missed
Try again.
the station. I've sped.
Spood. You've spooded.
I've spooded loads.
You've spooded loads. I like that one.
I have. I've done lots of spoods.
Spood. Yeah, it's a bit heavy hitting here. I'm going too slow. I've also overshot, so it could be a close one between us two. It's just whether anyone else is doing it. I don't imagine many people would be on this one. Evening, Southwestern. Hope you're doing well. Will you ever get the 1938 stock and the silver 72 stock? I've got the silver 72 stock, but not the 38 stock. It don't really appeal to me.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm early.
Signal past to orange. And it's bad.
I'm stealing that. Spooded. Do it.
Yeah, spooded. So if you speed and spad at the same time, you've spooded.
You've done a speedy spood.
Speedy spood. A speedy spooding's bad. I feel
Oh,
like with your list, that's not good.
A speedy spoody spad. I was reading something at work the other day, and my manager said, "I've never noticed you've got a list." I thought, right, why did you need? Why? Could have just kept that to yourself, couldn't you?
Add spood to the bingo card. 38 stock, you could get with the Isle of Wight. Yeah, but I mean, like, I think they're assuming about the London Underground 38 stock. The rail tour I was chasing earlier actually overshot a station. It should have stopped, as the driver probably didn't know he had to stop. I watched a video the other day of someone trying to capture I think it was a Hogwarts Express train rail tour thing in Scotland, and like those people were trying to capture it, and then like ScotRail 158 came through and just ruined it.
He went out.
I've got a dry throat. It was them kebabs.
Kebabs.
Well, we both said that at the same time. Whoa, we're so in a bath.
Whoa, we're so in the toilet.
Thank you very much, Mark SCR Gaming YT and Mark G Lol on Roblox.
Lol.
That's a brilliant username. I like really stupidly long usernames.
What?
Look at his username: Mark SCR Gaming YT and Mark J Lol on Roblox.
I thought you were just thanking him for something he'd done on Roblox.
No, that's his username. It reminds me of don't repeat it, but it reminds me of that one person that bumped into us in Aldi who had a YouTube channel.
Oh, what a great woman she was.
Yeah, don't repeat it.
No, do you know what it does remind me of?
What?
Remember that geezer that I don't know if he comes in anymore. He used to come into your streams and just say his name and then leave.
You say that, and some people will know exactly who I'm on about. I love how it cuts out you chuckling. There's a road next to a single track. Yeah, because it's a motorway. Because America's very car first. Also, there's cars sinking into the... Because it's so hot in California. Cars sink into the road.
California.
It's time to party.
I'm boring.
Miles says, Richie, wasn't it only a year ago or thereabouts you did your face reveal? I had a look the other day. I actually looked at my analytics, that's how you say it. And I think exactly a year ago from when we hit 4K, I think the channel had like 670 subscribers or something like that. It was quite... In fact, I can find out for you right now.
Right, I'm going to be quiet for a minute because I'm stopping in a sec.
What? I'm 2.5 miles behind you.
Yeah, but I missed the bloody station, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Just wait. You might have quite a long wait time, to be fair. So what are we on today? We're on the 7th of the 6th. So that's what, the 7th of June. So the 7th of June last year, there was 699 subscribers. It's mad. It's mad. Could have done what Northern did the other day and undershoot Manchester Oxford Road and still open all the doors. Oh yeah, that's terrifying. I'll have to tell you about that after, love. In fact, no, I won't, because it'll be a new fear unlocked for you.
Don't talk to me a minute. I'm coming in the station at 10 mile an hour.
10 mile an hour? It's better safe than sorry. I saw someone trying to film the Flying Scotsman, but they got bowled by a Class 91. Haha. I heard that. They probably heard that on the stream, but not come through. This is phone audio for you.
Stop! Stop! Full service, go on.
There needs to be more cars as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe
I've done it.
More variety of cars and stuff. Whoa, there's cars in here as well. Mad. ABBA, please. You'll get Shan singing in a second.
ABBA. Dun, 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 dun. You're so hot, teasing me. So you're something, but I can't. Never mind.
Never mind. 10 p.m. creepy crawling into the station. Most American termini do that, don't they? Not so bad it was on the news.
Termini.
What? Yeah, termini. That's what it's called. Why do you find that so funny?
Termites.
Termites? We'll have to sort out your microphone for next time because your chuckles are making me chuckle, but they can't hear you chuckling. Shan coming at 45, then 35, then 10. Yeah,
thank you for the music, the songs we're singing. Thank you for all the joy you're bringing. Something like that, I think.
Thank you for all of the joy you are bringing. Didn't really have the same ring to it, does it?
Wait, 3 minutes.
Well, yeah, well, that's what happens when you miss a station. Chuckle.
I don't know if I've locked my doors.
Well, if you go to the outside of the train and there's no doors open, then your doors are locked.
I have locked my doors. Oh, put my windscreen wipers on.
Oh no.
Nice.
How you doing, Mikey? Are we doing well? Welcome to the stream.
I've put them on low. Bloody hell, they go fast. I wonder what full ones are.
Don't touch the blind.
They're proper going for it, yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
I think Shan's gone into hysterics.
Oh, put my visor down. Get away. Right, can I go?
You going already?
Do you know?
What time is it on your screen?
No, I'm not going yet. I'm done.
What time is it in top left corner?
10 of 8.
10:08.
Yeah.
How is it 10:08?
I'm off.
How on earth is it 10:08?
10 minutes and now 10 minutes, 21 seconds.
10 minutes, 21 seconds. What? I'm so confused. The one that's ticking, what time does that say?
33.
What? Wait. Listen. Right, the one that's ticking. What are the numbers?
42 now.
Where have you got? What says 42?
So it says 10
Yep.
--00 --51.
Right, so you're a minute ahead of me, and that's the one that's ticking.
Yeah, love Christ.
I was so confused. I don't know how you're a minute ahead of me. We started at the same time, but oh well, science.
It's off.
You'll have to repeat that. I didn't catch that. It just came through as well.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
That came through perfect. Whenever it cuts out, whenever you hear her talking, and then you hear like a deep breath, and then her like cut out, it's because she's proper chuckling. You're making a coffee, or make me one, please.
Oh no.
You don't like coffee. Was that a kef? She's chuckling again. Can you hear her chuckling? Can you like hear the background noise from downstairs? Hey Joshua, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. What is Shan on about?
Alright, Wesley, calm down.
What does it say? Well, technically speaking, we won't finish the route. We're only doing part 1. Fart.
Wesley's just had enough already. He's like, get her off.
She's probably ahead of you because of the amount of game freezes you had. That's true. And also because I'm running a stream at the same time. My game will probably.
You're running?
I never run, mate.
Up for a jog while I stream. Fun fact: Richie's workmates asked him to go for a run, and they was talking about PB, as in personal best. And Richie only went for the run because he thought there was peanut butter sandwiches. He got back. He said, "I'm never doing that again. Didn't even get a peanut butter."
I love a bit of peanut butter. You can hear minor noises. What scenario are you doing? We are doing. It's a bit late to join in now, but we are doing SB 308 LA Union to San Bernardino downtown part 1. Because this route's 2 hours from one end to the other.
You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from me tamburinicus.
The tamburinicus.
Yeah, I wanted to get a tambourine, but Cage laughed at me, so I didn't.
Tambourine. You always want mad instruments. You bought the harmonica and you never used it.
I have used my harmonica.
You went once to put it back down. You never touched it again. How much that harmonica cost us?
20 quid.
20 quid. You never used it. You have to dig it out at some point.
I only got it so that when Piano Man comes on, I can absolutely blow everyone away. But I've never learned it.
I'm sorry, but it always has to come time into a Richie stream. I'm sorry, but it always has to come into a Richie stream. Never one without. What? Your channel's playing Trains of the World. Yeah, so she's on the PlayStation downstairs in the living room. I'm on the PC playing the same route. I thought it's the only sort of way where we can both play it, and also hear us both. Because we've done it before where we've done like a collaborative stream, but the echo's been nuts. So this is kind of the best way to do it, where we can both play the game, but be in other places.
Look at Wesley coming in with his facts.
Eurostar is the fastest train ever from London to Paris.
Go on, Wesley, lad.
20 quid for a harmonica. Is it made of gold or something?
No, I got a next time.
You got a what?
Like a thing that goes around your neck so that you don't have to hold it.
That's what made it 20 quid?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it don't fit around me. It keeps falling down because I've got a little head. A little pip head.
You and your tambourine.
I wanna go. Gimme a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day. I need to stop looking at these comments. They're all talking about ABBA and it's getting me a bit.
There's a lot of frame drops on this. I've not run this route before on the PC, so that's why there's a few frame drops. be a lot smoother. It's probably a lot. Have you had any? Has it been quite smooth for you on the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shan, how are you finding your drive? It's stressful, you know.
Whereabouts
Feeling a
are
bit
you?
stressed. I don't know. I've never been here before.
Right. There's a big clue that tells you how many miles away you are from your nearest point of interest.
2.3 miles away.
From Baldwin Park.
Yeah, I can't see it. We're not got big glasses on, but yeah.
Oh, you can't see what it says?
No.
Don't know why I'm going so slow. It's 70 down here.
I'm gonna start speeding in a minute. I'm panicking. Panic stations.
PC always needs to put the drives for. Yeah. To be fair, I only picked this up so I could Well, I picked it up when I because I bought the deluxe edition when it went like really cheap in the sales recently, just so I had the core bits on the PC.
Mamma mia.
Movie stars find the end of the rainbow with a fortune to win. It's so different from the world we're living in. What song's that? You'll know that one, love, surely.
Can't think.
What time do I need to be ready by? We've got... It's 10:05. Service finishes in 25 minutes. So just be ready. Ready and loaded up with the service that's in the description for about 8 o'clock.
No, I've not had to go at Thomas yet. It's not my thing, that.
Oh, you love a bit of Thomas, you. When I first got my hands on Thomas, I was messing around with it, playing the whistle, and I did it. I was on the PC, I pressed the whistle, and all I heard Shan say from the bedroom was, "Is that Thomas?" And I was like, "Yeah."
What do you... Well, no, what is it that I say that you like how I say it?
You say a lot of things how I like it. Ah, is it actually?
Is it actually?
Is it actually? I think you should drive a bit more of Thomas.
Thomas.
He's fun.
I'm gonna be stopping. Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh no, not again.
It's
I'm doing
alright,
good, thank you,
okay,
Kieran. How are you doing?
No, I'm gonna miss it. Emergency brake, quick.
This is when you need to use your emergency brakes. So when you need to use them, you don't use them.
I can't do it though. What?
Is your throttle on?
Emergency. Oh, object failure.
Oh no. Oh, can we all get an F in chat, please?
Done it again.
Look at what UK tax put.
Is it actually?
That's what it's. Is it actually?
God's sake.
Okay, thanks, Richie. How are you both doing? We're both doing well.
I'm not doing well. I missed 2 stations.
What services are we doing next? We're going to be doing a 5-circle run with casual, and then we're going to be doing a Brighton Mainline run.
Upset. The one time I needed my emergency brake, I couldn't find it.
Find? Did Shan break the train?
Yeah, it's broke.
It's broke. Have you got it moving again?
Yeah, it's off.
I've approached into... I'm arriving into this station quite early, to be fair.
Good for you, I missed it.
How long is this route for? This route is around about... I want to say it's about 60 miles, I think. I could be just making that up.
He's lying to you, Wesley.
It's been about 2 hours long.
2 hours?
Yeah, to go from one end to the other, it's 2 hours.
Gee whiz.
Yeah. Most of the American routes are like that.
We actually playing it for 2 hours?
No, we're doing part 1. So we're doing the first hour. So do you know how it says that?
There's an Asda delivery van outside.
So do you know... Is there?
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be for us. Yeah, so this service would go all the way to San Bernardino, but we're not going that far because it'll take 2 hours. Because trains in America are really slow. Well, in this part of America, they're slow.
I've buggered this.
It's a good bit of fun. It's a bit of practice for when you do your full-blown one next weekend.
I can't find it. What do you mean next weekend?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Not next weekend, but when we next do a stream like this, you need to get some practice.
Oh, right. You know what you're on about?
I don't know what you're on about. Imagine doing it back end to end, back to back in one night. I did do that on one of the first nights Antelope Valley came out, because that's even longer.
Cantaloupe Valley.
Who?
Cantaloupe Valley.
Tantelope.
Antelope.
Antelope!
No, cantaloupe, like the fruit.
Not Cantaloupe Valley. It's not a valley of
No, I'm
fruit.
just saying because it's
A valley of
fruit,
antelopes.
Man. Fruit.
Not fruit. I didn't mention fruit.
Yeah, but I'm saying fruit. No,
You're a blooming
upsetting me now.
fruit, you.
I said fruit. You didn't say fruit.
You said fruit.
Antelope.
You said fruit so many times now. The word's lost meaning.
Fruit. Fruit salad.
Third time you broke a scenario, you crashed a 390 into the buffers at Euston. Oh yeah, you did, didn't you, love? Rolling backwards.
Me.
Yeah.
Probs.
That's the one when you crashed that that second one when you crashed into the station. And I said if you carried on, you would have ended up in London. Eh?
Because you didn't tell me. You said end of the line. I didn't know that it was the actual, like, there was a line, like, a wall there.
Just a line that just ends, so you just fall off the edge.
No, I thought, like, it's just a station that's at the end. You know, like how when you get a bus, there's a point where it turns back round and goes back.
Yeah. Oh, so you think
That's
the train
what I
just
thought,
turns
yeah.
around and goes back?
No, I
So when you
thought
you're
on the other side.
you're thinking when the train gets to Leeds, when it goes, this is Leeds, it goes whoop, turns around and goes back.
No, you're not listening to me.
I'm
They
listening
just
to you.
get up, they walk to the other side of the train, sit down, and go back.
Yeah. Well, what do you think would have happened there?
Well, yeah, but I didn't know that it was a no.
Anyway, can we just appreciate how American this is? Just a train line going through the middle of an intersection. What a nightmare. It's very car first. Pretty sure Shan made you spad on purpose for a bingo on Midland Mainline too. Yeah, she does that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
How's
How's
your day? It's been alright. It's certainly not been one of the highlights, but it's not been bad.
I'm gonna do it again.
Do what again?
I'll put the emergency brake on.
Oh my goodness. I've only just left my other station.
No, I don't. I'm not. It's because I'm not paying attention.
Well, pay attention then.
I know. I don't have enough to pay. I don't.
You don't have to pay. Can Shan say
I'm
hi
alright.
to me,
I've
please?
stopped.
Can you say
Yeah?
hi to someone in the chat?
Hello.
Just hello. That's what you're gonna get.
Sorry, I was in the middle of a.
Oh my god, the performance is questionable for me. I should have run this a few more times. Oh well. The next driver actually just stole the train.
Can Shan say hi? Oh, I see it. Hi, Key. Hello.
Hello.
Your thing's frozen on mine.
It's just because it's I've got so with these routes you have to do like a thing where it's called caching the routes where you run it a couple of times, and because I've ran it loads on the PlayStation, it's already done it. But because I've not done it on the PC, it's just catching up.
Wow. Sorry. Was a bit of a rubbish.
sorry,
Why am I
what
going
is-
backwards? Oh my god.
Because
What's happening?
You need to apply power.
Hold on.
Are your doors open?
Yeah?
Well, you need to make sure you've got your brakes on.
Oh.
Just like apply minimally.
No, I've done it. I'm alright.
It's essentially like when you stop a car, you need to put your handbrake on. Especially with my car, otherwise it rolls away like Showcase.
God, I was proper going backwards then. I wasn't even looking at the screen, I just turned around to look at it. I thought, is this station moving?
Is the world moving around me?
Literally a Doppler effect.
Thank you everyone for 20 likes on the stream, much appreciated. And also thank you very much for a new subscriber. Welcome in. Welcome aboard.
What do you think? I was going backwards, I was well confused.
Backers. I love your Yorkshireisms.
Yorkshireisms.
You are a Yorkshireism. Ow, I've just punched everything.
Click everything. Is the station moving? What? Yeah, that's what I thought.
In theory, the world does move, but not. But we don't feel it. Yeah, but it doesn't move around us. We're not independent to the planet. Which makes... Do you know what? It makes no sense. This is where my brain gets proper baffled. When you're in a plane, you're not in contact with the planet. So when we're moving, like... We're moving, like... So when we're on ground, we're obviously moving with the Earth's spin. But as soon as we leave the ground, we're not going with the Earth's spin. Get that around your head.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Line at Dewsbury's closed. There you go, love. Line at Dewsbury's closed.
Oh, bugger it.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to go to Dewsbury anyway.
No, you don't. Dewsbury needs to be closed.
Dewsbury. You trying to figure out how long the BVG F-74 train will still be in use? Is that the one for Subway Sim? What will be on the roadmap stuff? I don't know why you're asking me. I don't. See, the thing is, I'm an ambassador, but I don't work for Dovetail, so I don't contribute to anything. I don't put anything on the roadmap, so I don't know.
Oh, Jason. Every time I go down to see Richie's family, his dad goes, "Have you come down road?" Car on road.
It's funny because like all my family are proper like strong Brummie, and then you're like strong Yorkshire. It's just a mad combination. Oh, I've overshot that a bit. Oh yeah. Oh my. Oh wow.
On the road,
a map of the road. Remind me when we come to the end of this service. I want to show you because it's on the PlayStation. I've not got it on mine. I said earlier about when you're watching Criminal Minds that there was that train.
Yeah.
I want to show you it. Oh, you gaffed. A lot of people saying there'll be a Manchester Airport commuter release date. There might be. Who knows?
Did it cut out when I burped then?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why it doesn't like any sudden loud noises.
Remember that stream when I farted right loud?
Yeah.
I was sat on the spare bed.
Yeah.
People clipped it.
Yeah.
Shan, say how you doing in the most shocked way possibly. Hey up, I do.
I'll do.
I do, silly. Silly, I do.
Believe nothing until you read it. What day is the roadmap out? It is the 10th, I believe, which is Tuesday.
Low lines.
What is it? What is it? My stepdad says that's proper like Brummie.
What?
What does say what my stepdad says? That's proper Brummie. That
Oh.
makes you chuckle, but don't say the full thing. You know what I mean?
No, what? So when we went to a barbecue at Richie's auntie's house, they had like birthday cake, and Richie's stepdad says, "Oh, pass me some cake out for it." Didn't say it like that, but anyway. So Richie went to throw it. It was like wrapped up. Richie went to throw it to him, and he went, "Don't drop it, Sky."
he added a few swear words in there.
He did.
I'm rolling backwards as well.
I like it. Not so much now because it's gone, but when we first met, whenever you would say skyscraper, you'd go skyscraper.
Yeah, skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. Right.
Don't drop it, Sky.
Don't drop it, it's cake.
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 Cake. How you doing, Sarah? Hope you're doing well. Oh, look what Southwestern said.
Nip nips.
The F-79 no longer runs, but the older F-74E and F-76E does.
If I was to not come on a stream for, not saying that I'm going to do this because Shan should up for more nip nips, might have to. Not saying I'm going to do this because it might, you know. But if I was to not come on a stream for a couple more months, the next time you'd see me, I would be Richie's wife.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
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 I'm confused. Is someone said about that like in the
No, I
chat?
just about to say it.
Oh, okay. I was kind of really confused, like the
Making
segue.
conversation. Well,
Oh, right,
bugger me then.
okay,
I was about to say, oh.
Okay, no, yeah, that's correct. So if you don't appear in a stream until like October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you say, I'm driving trains with my wife.
Yeah.
Well, you want...
My wife.
Driving trains with my wife.
My wife drives a Pendolino. Charles, whatever will be in the article will be whatever's in the article. I can't tell you what's in there because one, I don't know, and even if I did know, I can't tell you.
Wifey rail.
RichyRail. Kike. You driving a rainbow
I would be
train?
Mrs. RichyRail.
What train are we on? We're in the F125. I was going to say F175 now. That's because of F1. We're in the F125. Metrolink, the one that looks like a cat.
Yeah.
It's got a cute little nose like a cat.
Wedding bells, congratulations. Have you not told anyone this? Is this just something that you just don't say?
People know.
People know.
Yeah, people know. What route is next? Your home route. If you had one TOC to work for, what would it be and why? Well, it'd have to be like probably LNER. That would be sick. I'd love to work for LNER.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, UK tag. UK tag, I just said.
UK CAG.
When you were spinning that thing and it just would not land on UK tag.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I was chuckling from the toilet.
You were chuckling from the toilet. You were indeed.
I was, because there were like 8 people that weren't even in there and it just kept on them.
How do you know that's my home route? Because you always go on about it.
Wait, are you married now?
No, not yet.
Just over 2 months?
Sometime soon. The second half of the year.
Yeah.
I want it to be a nice surprise that I can put on saying, we're married now.
People might know, just choose to act clueless. I just don't think Richie talks about it.
I do.
I think it's more of like a thing for women anyway, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a personal. It's a thing in personal life, and personal life things I try and keep a little bit to ourselves in it, because that's like private life. That is like.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want to talk about it, and once it happens, I'll shout it from the rooftops. But you know, whilst we're very much in the planning phases of stuff, it's
I just think it's like because we've been in the planning phases of it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
I think now that it's so soon, I'm starting to get like it's all I talk about. I feel like I think I'm doing everyone's head in because it's literally all I talk about.
It's making me nervous. I'm getting sweaty hands.
It is scary, but like
no, do you know what? The scary part isn't getting married. I'm not fussed. I'm well excited to get married to you, but
in front of people looking at me and stuff.
Yeah, it's more like, yeah. Have I ever been to Shrewsbury? Well, considering I lived in Shropshire for a little bit, yeah.
Sure.
In fact, my when I had braces when I was like 17, my orthodontics were in Shrewsbury. Fantastic station to train spot at. What were you saying? Sorry, I was talking over you about 10 times.
Wait, you guys are getting married?
Part 1, which is Richie and Shan on San Bernardino line, then Richie's going to go on to casual. What? I'm going to do what with casual? They're going to go on to Fife with casual, and then go on the Brighton Mainline with Jason.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Richie and casual are getting married.
We're all getting. No, let's not go there.
Bloody hell, love. Christ, is there something you want to tell me before it happens?
No.
To hell what of us think, as long as you two are happy, who cares? Yeah, I just worry that like I'm gonna fall when I'm walking down the aisle, or like.
Oh, I think you should. That'd be brilliant. It'll break the awkwardness.
Like the other day when you broke my fan by falling over it.
Oh, listen, leave the fan out of this.
We were proper fuming, and I was proper chuckling.
We were folding the clothes. I was putting them in the wardrobe. There was a fan that we had sort of like in the middle because it was very hot, and because the house just maintains so much heat. I don't understand why it does it. It's like a sauna.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, it's like a proper sauna, this house, which is great in the winter, but in summer it's horrible. And my toes got stuck on the wire of the fan, and I tripped over it, hurt my toe, and then got really angry, and then like it just fell. It
went absolutely flying, demolished the fan. The fan was still going, hitting against the blooming
radiator,
and I was like, are you gonna stop it, or? And he was just fuming. He went and sat in garden for a bit.
Yeah, I was annoyed because I broke the fan because it cost 20 quid. I tried to super glue it back together I tried to super glue it and then I forgot the fact that the fan spins, so it just broke it as soon as I turned it back on.
Have you seen what Casuals put? Yeah, Shan, you know these trips to railways we've had, the trains aren't the only thing blowing steam.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
That's it, invite rescinded.
Oh no! You should put little pillows with the rings with the cat's backs, rings with the on the cat's backs, and then they run over and give you the rings, but conveniently they're.
Well, no, we've got a. Can I tell them about the duck?
I don't think we're having the duck now, are we?
Yeah, we're having the duck.
We are having the duck, are we?
So, the groundskeeper where we're getting married, he's got a little duck, like a pet duck.
You're paying attention for this stop, by the way.
Yeah. He's got a pet duck, and it like walks to you with the ring on its foot. So he's got the little ring bearer as a duck.
What's his name? The groundskeeper.
William, groundskeeper Willie.
Robot should go into depth about the Great Western Express remaster, Manchester commuter, and maybe perhaps the 158 timetable for Fife. I hope there's some news about the 158 timetable for Fife. I'm really excited for that. I will just quickly say to you, I've got a casual. After this service, I had a coffee and it's brewing, so I need to very quickly pop to the toilet, and then I'll call you.
Oh, bye-bye.
Well, whilst I'm doing that, you can talk to the people.
You just told everyone that you're off for a turd.
No, I didn't say that. I don't understand what's happening here. No, I don't say that. I didn't say anything.
Is a duck called Midduck?
Midduck. No, that's a very Staffordshire thing. That, like a Derbyshire thing.
Yeah, or like Barnsley.
Barnsley. Barnsley. Shan's more entertaining than Richie anyway. Yeah. I won't disagree with you there. But she's got many more years of experience than me.
Oh my god. I'm not having this.
That one came through. When are you finishing the route? At this station, I think. Is it ended for
right. You? Yeah.
Take a picture of the thingy.
I don't know what it all means, so I'm gonna
remember the Battlefield time when that woman broke into the loo? Yeah, I know. There was portaloos and this woman like broke the lock to like get in. And I was like, "You're right, love."
Do you know what I was thinking about the other day?
What were you thinking about the other day?
You know when we went to I bought you that car thing experience?
Yes.
And we were walking back to the car, there was that big hole in the floor, and you went, "Don't fall into that hole." And I was like, "Shut up, I'm not going to fall into the hole." And then I proceeded to fall into the hole.
Yeah.
It just tickled me. I was thinking about it over there, and I had to chuckle about it. Good heavens.
You got any plans to come down to Brighton way at some point? Maybe in the next year or so. It's not on the top of my list to do. There's a TikTok meetup for those that don't know and don't follow people on TikTok. There is a TikTok meetup at the Bluebell in September. I'm actually busy that weekend, so I won't be able to go to it. But there is TikTok people go in there. Right, how many points did you get?
You tell me first.
Bottom right, it's 6,269.
Yeah, you've won.
I've won.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take a picture. If anyone that's just done this service, put your score in TSW chat.
Hold on, I'll put mine.
What did you do?
I'm gonna put it in now. TSW chat.
TSW chat, yeah.
Well, I've well and truly buggered it.
Oh, I wanna get this first hand. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. It's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be.
Oh my god.
Hold on. All things, do you know what? Considering you skipped 2 stations, you did all right. Let's have a look at your stats. You only lost 600 for speeding. I lost more points than you for speeding. So you did better there. Yeah, you did all right. correct setup. You set up the train fine. You're on time bonus. That's where you fell behind, and your accuracy. Yeah, a bit blurry, just a tad. Right, you talk to the people whilst I'm gonna just hold on. Continue. Return to free.
About what? What do you want to chat about, guys and girls?
Guys and girls, yeah. And then I'm gonna go and pop to the toilet. So I'll jump into Fife for the time being. I'll jump on foot, and in fact, no, I won't do that. I'll jump.
Enjoy your crap, Richie.
Thanks. Thanks. I'm sure I will. Because I'm under time pressure, it'll be a missile one.
Oh my god! Can you do that?
Yeah.
The more time pressure I wonder, it's going to be longer. There's going to be more.
Right. I will be back in just a second. So you entertain the people.
Right.
In fact, hold on.
Let's talk about Five Circle.
Don't sing that. That's a terrible thing. Anyway, I'm off.
I was singing Five Circle. Five Circle with Casual Rail. All done now. Leave a review. Yeah. TripAdvisor. 10 out of 10 would recommend this turd. Why are you not on the Five Circle yet? Wesley, you need to chill out, man. It stopped. What stopped? Can you hear me? Oh my god, I've just literally heard him do the biggest plop ever. Sign it. Someone said sign the poo. Can you do a review about Richie's channel? 4 out of 10 would not recommend. Because, calm down, Ricky's gone for a turd. Yes, we can. Shan take over. 4 out of 10 would not recommend because he's having an affair with Casual Rail. What is your name? Shanley. Can you go upstairs and mess around with Richie's train sim world? No, because he'll see me. He'll see me come in and attack. I'll get attacked. 4 out of 10, wow, yeah. What is your name? Shanley. 4 out of 10, not bad. Exactly. I'll give 2 out of 10. There you go. Now Richie's leftovers are now going to stink. It's not my score. Let's have a look. Everyone's just done so much better. I think I just buggered it. Shanley Rail, that is correct. And do you know what? For somebody that's not seen it written, or maybe you have seen it written, that's the first time anyone's ever spelt my name right. People call me Shirley, Stanley, Shannon, Charlotte. I get all sorts at work. Are you on the PlayStation? Yeah, I was, yeah. Hi, Richie in chat. Oh, bugger me then, Andrew, thanks. Go on his PC and spam the horn.
Hello. I'm going to show you that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
Can you say the forbidden name to call Richie? What, Richard?
Hey.
He only gets that when he's in trouble. Yeah, Shanley Shirley.
Shirley.
Shirley Bobs.
You get Shirley a lot.
Do at work, yeah, because doctors can't be bothered. Like, I literally even say, that's not my name, and they just can't bother. They've got better things to do.
I'll show you this thing and then I'm going to go.
Was the quickest poo ever? Have you wiped your bottom?
Yeah. Why are you talking about that? Right.
Have you wiped it properly? You got no skiddies?
Wait. Right. This one.
When will Richard be here? This Wesley geezer really is not a fan of me.
I'm here. You can hear me, can't you?
Guess what Shan gave the review of your channel?
4 out of 10.
Where's the 4th letter of Richie is different? Oh, Ricky. He's back. Quick, pretend none of us were here.
Yeah, that one.
He didn't wipe it. Oh, what the heck is that?
That's the one that was in Criminal Minds. Right.
Typical Nathan says you didn't wipe.
Right, I'm off.
He's got skiddies in his knickers.
Right.
Right, guys, well, didn't wipe properly and the Nutella jar's full. Oh my god. I feel a bit upset about that. Right. Well, it's been a pleasure. It's been emotional. Missing you already. Curtains and all that.
Curtains and all that. Dear me.
There's a guy at work that comes in every week, and when he leaves, he goes, "Missing you already. It's been emotional." Right.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. Thank you for joining me, my love. And
you're welcome. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Right. And then. So now I need to get casual. Where's he at? I need to make sure to mute the right one. That's fine. Oh, hello. I've just gone back into the game there. So let me just do that. Hopefully this works. I'm hoping that's not coming through on the stream. Hello. Is he there? Hello? I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear noises. He'll be here any second. Did you hear all my Discord noises? Just waiting for him to come in. Right, whilst I'm doing that, I'll close that now. Pop back in. Right, go there. So, whilst we're waiting for Casual to come in, who said he'd be ready? Let me just have a little look. So we've got 27 likes. Thank you very much everyone for coming in and liking. So, let me get that. We are sorry that the 9 o'clock Transport for Wales service to Edinburgh Waverley has been delayed by 10 minutes. It's okay, she's happy, I'm happy, Jason. Any later and we can ask for a delay repay. Hey, shh, it's okay. They were just estimate times. 2K54, which is that one. There we go. Can you not hear Casual? Because I can't. Hello? Are you there?
No, they can't. And just 2 minutes.
Oh, just 2 minutes. Okay. They can. I think they can hear on the stream.
No, they can't.
They can't?
No.
What? They can't? They should be able to. Say something. Yeah, they can hear you.
Yeah, they can when I speak, but they couldn't before. When you couldn't hear me, they couldn't hear me, is what I'm saying.
What? That's weird.
I'm just sorting something out. 2 seconds.
You can hear him, yeah. When I go out of Discord though, it's not capturing for some weird reason. He's just sorting out. Hey, I've just joined the Discord. Let me have a little look at you. Let's have a look. Ah, there you go. Welcome to the Discord server. Hope you're doing well. Let me pop you in there. Welcome into the lovely community that is the Discord. Train story time. I was on 1H49 heading homebound, and then I was at Hove for about 15 minutes waiting for a member of train crew. For that 15 minutes, I'm not getting back. You've already loaded the service. It's okay. We're just waiting on Casual to sort his audio, and then we should be all good to go. You're gonna race me in Train Sim World? Go on. You can't go until I say go. But then you'll all be delayed by 20 seconds, which would be great. I'll put in the chat go, because then at least if it's delayed, it's all good. I'm off. You two lovebirds, have fun. Thank you for coming in, love. Do you need your telly turning on? Because I can quickly do that whilst I'm waiting.
Right. I think I'm ready.
Right, you think you're ready? Right, keep talking.
Yeah, I was waiting for people to clear off out the room.
Oh, okay. Got you. Right. Okay, awesome. So, you can hear me. You should be able to hear the game. You should be able to hear casual. No offence. What are you saying? No offence taken.
Shan, don't go.
It's still on. No, I turned it off. Right, let me go turn Shan's telly back on, then I'll be back.
Television. Smelly-vision. Smelly-vision in Richie's house.
Right, I'm back. Right, are you all loaded up?
Yeah, so it's the one at... Yeah, same time. Yeah.
Right,
cool.
are you still on the get started screen?
Yes.
Right then, on count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it.
1, 2, sod you. I've started before you. Ha ha ha.
Haha. Oh, I need to put go. Go. So everyone knows. Right, cool. Right then. Introduce yourself for those that don't know who you are.
No, you can do it. That's a curveball.
Oh, no, you do it. Oh, well, I'm not going to do it now. Bugger yourself, promo.
Well, I'll do it at the end.
Oh, okay. Right. This is casual.
Is it?
Go on.
Sorry, go on.
Okay, so this is casual. He's a bit of a pain in the tit. Because he won't do an intro for himself, but he's alright.
Unlock the doors.
You've not unlocked the doors? Well, this is just great. Don't worry about it saying WMR, it's because I've got a mod, so it's not a leak or anything. I have to keep caveating that because everyone will get too excited. But yeah, this is casual. He has a TikTok thing where he does TikTok things, and the TikTok things do well.
Yeah, reasonably. The drops.
Reasonably, you got one that had like 500,000 views the other day.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did. To be fair,
you put a post on the other day, and it was like, now that you can post images, like post the best train image, but I can't do that.
Can you not do it yet?
No, I can't do it.
Does the app need an update?
Probably, yeah. How you doing, Andrew? Hope you're doing well. 17411's your unit. What's your unit number?
170 403.
403. Nice. Right, let me lock the doors. That's your intro for you. Casual is a Dovetail ambassador, and he does TikToks on Train Sim World and some live streams on YouTube. Yes, he's a Dovetail ambassador as well.
Oh, I am.
Oh, I.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yours is 306. 306? I thought they're all dash 4s. Is the game audio all good? You would have partying. I feel like a lot of people are going to do this one.
Oh, we're on the branch line, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, it's why I did it, because I've not done a branch line service yet. Like,
I've only done it in free roam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if it were up to you, you'd do a thingamajig, Flying Scotsman.
I would.
You would love a bit of Flying Scotsman.
I'll certainly do. No safeties, yeah. No safeties.
No safeties, yeah. Because then it makes the points fairer.
And squarer.
Squarer, that's it. That's correct.
Ooh, on me. I'm skipping an evening meal for this.
Really?
I've not eaten yet, yeah.
You had plenty of time.
No, well, yeah, I did.
You had plenty of time. You had an extra 15 minutes whilst I went for a Tom Tit.
Yeah, I was playing pro clubs earlier and then had to rush out and pick the missus up.
Oh, I see. Right. Pro clubs. Is that a FIFA thing?
Yeah.
I'm too crap at FIFA to know what that means. Is it on 26 now? FC 26.
It's 25 at the
25
moment.
still, yeah.
Yeah. 26 will be like September, I think. I won't be getting it.
You said that about 25, and you got 25.
Yeah, but I waited till it was like 15 quid. So.
Oh yeah. My audio went. No safeties. Yeah, no safeties. Can you hear my audio? The game audio went.
Yeah, UK tag. I'm thinking of setting up like what Richie's done for Discord. I do have one, but I don't use it. But I'm gonna have like a pro clubs channel in there. So for people that want to play pro clubs, because obviously it's not something that Richie does, you can use mine for that. So it saves another one having to be made on yours.
Yeah, I mean, there's a gaming chat in there for people that want to talk about general games. You can use that. That's what it's there for.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
Many people are playing this service now. Yeah, it's gonna be very. I'm gonna make sure I focus on this one. You're definitely gonna do the Brighton Mainline run. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to do ones that people would contribute on. And to be fair, doing an American one, not many people would do it, so it kind of just be a bit easier for me and Shan. Yeah, your game audio went. Can you hear the game audio on your end? Like, through my stream?
Let me mute my mic and I'll have a listen.
Sorry, I was off for a while. What are we driving? We are driving the 170 on Fife Circle. It might just be because it's quiet.
Yeah, you can hear it.
You can hear it.
It's just the 170 is quite quiet when you're driving it. You can hear the
Richie is a good wet
notches on the
driver.
controller.
I am a good wet driver.
Oh, because I was distracted there. I was speeding into that.
Oh
Station.
no. Oh no.
We'll soon arrive at...
Yeah, I am a good wet driver in F1. I won Monaco. You weren't in, but we were playing F1 in Discord, and we did full simulation damage on Monaco at night.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, and it was like full wet as well. Full wet, night, full simulation damage, and no rules as well. So everyone was like, you know,
Carnage.
I managed to win. There was only two of us in
nice.
the race, like, but I managed to win.
Oh.
I mean, there was like 10 of us at the start. There was like 12 people at the start.
Yeah,
Everyone
and
crashed
people crashed out, yeah.
Everyone just absolutely demolished themselves.
Yeah.
Open the window on the 170. Okay, that's fine. Just bear in mind, I've not got my headset on, so I can't hear the game. I normally would be able to hear the game, but because to be able to separate the Discord audio and the game audio, I've just had to do that. And the headset I obviously would use normally, but like noise cancelling headphones are really like confusing for me when I like stream and when I talk. How doing, Joe? Hope you're doing well. 377 in the thumbnail. Yes, because we're doing the Brighton Mainline run about quarter-past-9ish. So if you want to play along at home and see how many points you get, yeah, we're doing the service we're going to be doing is in the description. Jason's joining me for that one.
Mr. Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
On that flight that you get on.
Which one's that one?
International, I know what they're going on. London to Taiwan.
Got a you got what? You got a lipstick stain on your passport. That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Been around the world, don't speak the language, but your body don't need explaining.
It's
that one. Talk dirty to me. That's it.
Yeah, I was going to say get jiggy with it. That's Will Smith, isn't it?
It's what?
I was going to say get jiggy with it, but that's Will Smith. Get jiggy with it.
Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na na na
What a tune.
na. I feel like that's what you've got in the Audi. You've got Will Smith's mixtape.
I'll have to get one of them actually.
I bet in your car still cassettes.
It's got cassettes. It's got CD
Yeah.
player as well. Yeah. And FM radio.
FM radio. I don't have a Bluetooth in my car. I have to use one of them FM transmitter that you plug into the SIG
Yeah,
bit.
I could do with getting one of them.
They're great. They're in B&M. They're only like 15 quid, 10, 15 quid.
Yeah, I know.
They're honestly, they're fantastic. Or you can get them I bought mine on Amazon for like 9 quid. They're fantastic.
I'll go B&M. We've got one just opened up round the corner. New
Oh,
one.
nice.
It's about 2.5 minutes in the car. Could be carnage that.
Welcome to Haggis Land. Oh, I love a bit of haggis.
Ooh, I like haggis with a fried breakfast. I do.
When I first went to Scotland, when I went to Edinburgh, I had a haggis and cheese panini from Wetherspoons.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
nice.
Oh, it was really nice. First time I've ever had haggis, and I loved it. Smooth ready all day long for me. Oh, I like a bit.
have.
Go on, sorry.
Smooth saved as one of the presets in my car.
Yeah.
And Nation Radio, which is a local one to like the northeast.
Mine's greatest hits. Mine's either greatest hits or gold.
I don't know.
Or if I want a bit of modern stuff, I'll listen to Heart. But I usually put greatest hits on in the car, and then sometimes I'll put gold radio on if I'm struggling to sleep. I'll put it on the. I can't say her name because she'll start
nice.
speaking, but yeah, who I'm on about.
Sarah Asher's I'm a Boy. Oh, that's nice. I'm a real boy.
Are you on like your mum's account?
Who was that one? In the always in the dovetail ones, like always, and it's called. Oh, they've got like a proper mum's name. And they're like, I am on my mum's account. My name is, and they say it every time.
There's one lad that comes in. And he just says his name, or he says he supports Liverpool and bugs off.
Oh,
It's so
there's
fun.
one that always says hello and then their own name.
Yeah, that's the same guy. Does he have like a pink icon?
I don't know. I always see it in the Trains and World streams. Hello. And like sometimes Alex and that have gone like hello.
Yeah, Subway Sims had a few updates. I want to have a little look at that. Next week I'll be having a look at something new.
That's the one.
Eh?
Whoops.
A Heart Radio. Heart Radio like to play the same 4 songs all day. Unfortunately, in Brighton, Smooth never picks up, so Heart goes on. Yeah, so thankfully, because West Yorkshire actually has like signal, I normally have the greatest hits on. Smooth, I can sometimes connect to Smooth. The things with Smooth, it just plays Adele sometimes, and I don't like Adele. For me, I'm very much into my 70s and 80s music at the minute.
Oh yes.
I'm especially obsessed with 80s, mainly because of Grand Theft Auto, to be honest. But yeah.
Can we rank It's UK Gamer 420? What do you mean?
Rank?
They just joined the.
Oh yeah. Let me pop them into the UK Gamer. There you go. I'll pop you into the rolling Discord. There you go. 2 new members in there. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Your name is Henry. Hello, Henry. I'll be coming to your neck of the woods in the next couple of weeks. Oh, whereabouts are you going? Never realised how twisted this branch is. Yeah, it's difficult to try and keep to speed. You'll be on LNER tomorrow. Oh, I had a little claim to fame. Do you know that? Did you see that LNER TikTok I put up? The one of the 291s back to back.
Yes, I did actually.
Yeah, they commented on it. They went, oops, they were like, oops, I think what was it they said? Whoops, we thought we forgot something.
The admin's well funny for them.
Yeah, because they responded to.
So I've shown you a few on mine, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're funny.
Just had a new subscriber. Welcome to the new person that's just subscribed. Welcome aboard.
It was me.
Nice trip to Donny. What are you going to Donny for? What a terrible idea.
Oh, what an awful place.
Doncaster. Oh no. This is where they've said they're from Doncaster originally, and we're just slating their hometown. Good. Don't go to Donny.
Sarah/Henry, who's a boy. You need to join the Discord yourself. You press on the link and then you sign up and join.
Difficult to keep speed. I got to 45, put it in notch 3, and it cruised there without dropping a single mile an hour.
I've just hit the 25.
Oh, I hit the
40.
I've just hit the 25 bang on. That's the best I've hit a speed limit change. You're playing the 5 circle route in Trains in World. We are indeed. We are indeed. I love this route. Big fan of it.
Baby girl. Sorry. Sean Paul in me.
I was gonna say you've just channeled your inner Sean Paul there. I keep seeing
'cause,
loads of Pitbull memes.
Oh yeah.
What was it? There was...
Guy with a bold cap on.
That's it, yeah.
So don't let your pit bull out, and he goes, Mr. What?
Believe me. We're on the main line, yeah, we are indeed. You're parallel to me right now.
Parallelogram.
Parallel. Tell you what, we were talking. This is going to sound really, really boring, but me and Shan were talking about shapes the other day, and I says there was a really funky shape. What were we talking about now? She just said a rhombus randomly. We were talking about things. She said a
rhombus.
And I went, "What's the rectangular version of that?" And we couldn't think of it, and obviously it's a parallelogram.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Watch out for sheep. Watch out for farmers. We're not in Wales, so it's okay.
Rhombus.
Just pop in and say hello.
Can you roll your R's?
No, I can't.
Can you not?
No.
Like that?
No.
Rhombus. Really?
No, I can't do it. I've never been able to do it. It really annoys me because like when you speak like Spanish and stuff, you're meant to roll. You need to try and roll your R's when you speak Spanish, and I can't do it.
I didn't. No, I won when I went on a school trip to Barcelona once. Yes, a school trip to Barcelona.
I mean, to be fair, I had a school trip to New York, so it's.
Yeah, that's too far for me. I won like the comedy award for the trip because I used to just I really like did not try with learning Spanish, and went into a restaurant and really we just wanted the Wi-Fi, but the place it's like the Spanish version of Greg's. It was called Pan because that's bread. So we just went in and I went. Uno pan, por favor.
Oh no.
I just got one. And all my mates went upstairs and started using the Wi-Fi. It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we had Spanish lessons with a proper, like, Spanish teacher. And they come round to me, and for some reason we split us into two groups, less confident and more confident. They put me in the more confident. She started speaking full Spanish to me. I had not got a clue, so I just kept going, yes, pan. It's the only one I knew. All the teachers went bright red, face in hand sort of thing. Like,
I'll tell you one I did last year when I went to Lanzarote. Before I do, how you doing? Random username. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Much appreciated. We're going way too quick. So when I went to Lanzarote last year, by the 8th day you're on your holidays, you try and at least attempt a bit of Spanish. And I said to Shan, I said, look, there was these little things. They're called turbis. They're like really. The fantastic little slush things, and they're just like the sweetest, loveliest things. Anyway, I went to go ask for one of them. So I was like trying to think of the word for slush in Spanish. So I was doing really well. I was like uno, what was it? Una fresa, something, and so obviously fresa was like strawberry. So I was like one strawberry slush, please. And I did it slowly, and I was like uno fresa. Slush. I didn't know what to say. I was like, the guy could obviously speak English, and he knew I was just trying to, because it's all English holiday. He knew I was trying to take the piss a little bit, but he was like, yeah, one of them. And then I went back to Shan. I went, "What's slush in Spanish?" She went, "They don't really have a word for it. You should have just said turbe." I was like, "Oh yeah, of course, that's what they're called."
Was that like the brand of it?
Yeah. It's like their version of a slush puppy, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a bit embarrassing. Roll your R's, not your ass. Someone thought you said you roll your ass. Is French better? I was no good at French. In fact, no, I was alright at French. Je m'appelle. Comme ci, comme ça. I don't know what that means.
That means so.
Ah, yeah. Why don't they just say so? It's quicker and easier. Just pull into Kirkcaldy. I'm a bit behind.
500 yards out. I'm making a bit of a hash of it. I don't think I'll be winning.
Well, thankfully there's nothing at stake here. It's just a bit of fun.
Well, even if there was, you never let me get it anyway.
No, absolutely not. You're rolling in here. What does that mean, Crazy? I can speak some German. Crazy was teaching me German swear words the other night.
Why?
I can't remember half of them.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
What does that mean?
Speaking the German, I think. I think that's what it means. Speak German.
I've just realised something. Jason's going to be using like mods when he does his run.
He is just a mod. Like, it just lives and breathes everything mod.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's being a mod, using mods. Mr. Modman. Use the banhammer. Did we ban somebody yesterday or today or when it?
No,
or not?
no. I know what you're on about that, but no. You're on time. That's the first for a ScotRail train. I know, yeah. Only slightly delayed. Mariah, what does that mean? RJ, what does that mean? I'm not going to pronounce them because if they turn out to be offensive words, then I'll get in trouble. I know. I can remember one of them.
The B sort of thing is an S, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it an O? Yeah.
Yeah. The B looking thing's like an S sound. I know that much.
Oh, it's Shizer.
Yeah, that's one I know.
That's what that one is, isn't it?
Sound mod, yes. Everything else I've got is vanilla, to be fair. Yeah, make sure to use a normal timetable.
Vanilla.
Vanilla, yeah. Not strawberry, not freezer. I
Fresa.
don't know why I
Uno
tried.
fresa.
I don't know why I tried being extra because I could have just said cola. Like one cola stuff, please.
Cola, frozen.
Yeah. I know that word. I think everyone knows that word. I know in German, I know Hauptbahnhof. I know Bahnstrecke, Strecke, Zug, Bahnhof, Busbahnhof.
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff, where have you got that from?
You said Hasselhoff, so it just sounded like it.
Yeah, Bahnhof.
I've got a story.
You got a story?
Since I've got 2 miles that I don't have to really think about driving.
Okay.
I was doing my food shop this morning.
I love a food shop story.
I was already in a bit of a bad mood, but all right, whatever. Soldiering on, and you know, like in the supermarket, people just have like no spatial awareness, no courtesy, nothing.
Yeah.
A couple of people I had a bit of a laugh with. Almost got them a trolley and say, "Oh, I'll get you next time, fella." You know, to the oldies, they all had a laugh, whatever.
Yeah.
There's this one aisle. I stepped out the way of this woman and a grandkid twice, right? I moved to the side because they were getting closer and closer. They were sort of like walking backwards because they were looking at something sort of like round the corner as they were entering the new aisle. And I went, oh, watch out, like that. They didn't either hear me or they ignored me, whatever. So then she proceeds to run my foot over with the trolley, and then the kid like walks into me as well.
No way.
So I mumbled to myself, and it was quiet. I went, effing hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I carried on towards the next aisle, and I turned around, she's looking at me. Did you just swear at my grandson? I said, I beg your pardon. Do you grandson, you ignorant pig? I said, who do you think you're talking to? You ignorant pig, swearing in public at my grandson. I said, no, I was swearing at you, silly cow. I said, and like she's screaming at me, screaming in a busy shop Saturday morning, so busy. I was just like, I was in disbelief. I was like, what's going on here? Like, I just couldn't believe it.
Oh my
And
god.
anyway, Tesco staff come over and speak to this woman. And, oh, is everything okay, my darling? This man is swearing at my grandson. I said, I'm not. I said, I swore at you because you were rude. You ran my foot over the trolley. And I tried to talk to Tesco staff calmly and said what. And she says, you can't be swearing in Tesco's. I'm afraid I can't allow that. So I said, F off, you pair of, and just kept walking.
Oh
What?
my god.
I can't. And I said, what kind of country are we living in here? As So I couldn't believe it.
That's terrible.
Because someone was being rude to me, I then got screamed at in a busy shop.
I would have said, look at your
Yeah,
CCTV and said that she just ran my foot over intentionally with the trolley. Wouldn't
That's,
you?
well,
I was
that's
like,
what
wouldn't,
I said to the
wouldn't,
Tesco
wouldn't you do
staff.
that?
Like I said to the Tesco staff, so she just ran my foot over.
This is crazy. Just quoted, you can't be swearing in Tesco's.
I know. Like that's gonna. I might put that in me description or something. Like
That's a live
honestly,
quote. That you can't be swearing in Tesco's.
Honestly, I wish I'd have got my phone out and recorded it. Like, yeah, is it like someone's just said there, Nathan? Yeah, proper cat. I did call her a Karen as well. Says, "All right, Karen, calm down." I was like, the absolute state of it. Like, the kid wouldn't have even heard what I said, and it wasn't to him. Like, it was the situation, and like,
Well, yeah,
by
but naturally,
her
if you're going to be
screaming at me, and
like, was there a trolley full with stuff?
no, it was about empty.
Yeah, so she would have like been able to lift that to like hit like run your foot over.
But she
Which,
wasn't.
it's not like
She wasn't even paying attention. Like that's what I mean. She was like walking backwards with the trolley, and the kid was also walking backwards because he'd said like, "Oh look, there's Pepsi on that shelf. I've never had that one before." I was like, "Well," because it was like cherry or strawberry or something. I was like, Jesus Christ! And I stepped out the way purposely. Like my trolley's full, mind, absolutely rammed, dead heavy, and I managed to get it out their way so they didn't trip over. And it's like. I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I was in shock.
I think that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
I was like shaking with anger. You know what I mean? I was that angry. I was like shaking. I was like,
I would have had the same reaction if someone would have dared to hit me with a trolley. I would have been like, "Excuse me,
Yeah.
do you want to watch where you put in that trolley?"
that's it. And like, I was just like. I said it to myself, like I didn't even say it to her. I could have made a thing of it. I could have said, "You just ran me over with a trolley."
Did you like mumble under your breath?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really quietly, I just went, effing hell, like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so she would have. She knows what she did, and she would have been listening out for that, so she could kick off. She's probably just that way out.
Exactly. Oh yeah, probably. She looked like it. Proper Karen. She was rounder than she was tall. Just sod off, man.
Yeah, some people. I mean, I've had it like when I worked in a Sainsbury's a couple of years back. Like you just get them, especially when people. When you work in a supermarket, it's even worse because you deal with them all the time. I once worked. So when I worked in a Sainsbury's, my main forte, let's say, was the booze aisle. I worked on the wine aisle, and if anyone's got parents that shop in a Sainsbury's, they know that they do like wine deals where they're like, if you buy X amount of wines, you get like X amount of bottle of wine, you get it like a percent, you get like a deal with it. Anyway, there's not me promoting it. What I'm saying is that's what I would work on, and then these like middle-aged women, in their 40s, 50s, will come up and say, your website says that you've got 2 cases of this, and you're telling me now that you don't have it. And I was like, yeah, because it sold out this morning. So the system that you've looked at is 2 days out of date, but my one that I've just scanned is up to date because it goes off live sales, and it's telling me that it's sold out. Oh yeah, but I spoke to your colleagues at this other Sainsbury's, and they said that you had it at this shop, and I was like, they don't know our inventory. They don't know what our inventory's like. There's a delay between my one's live because it's connected to everything else. They can see what they're saying our inventory's like will be more accurate than the website, yes, but it will also be delayed. And I was trying to explain that to him, and I was like, it's not sold out. I says, I can go and have a look for you. I says, but I can reassure you there's none here, and it says 0 on my little little things that they beep things with.
Oh yeah.
And I'd literally show him and say, look, it says 0 there, and it's like, well, no, it says on the website. I says, well, I'm sorry, this is more accurate, and it says 0. You can see it says 0 there. Oh well, when are you going to get some in? I said, well, now it's gone down to 0. It'll be alerted to the system to order some in, but that'll be in the next.
That's it, yeah.
It'll be in the delivery in the next few days, and they just didn't seem to get that. It was like so annoying that they just didn't seem to understand. And you have a lot, and they do like, oh, you're ridiculous, you're not doing your job properly, blah blah blah. Well, what do you mean I'm doing the job properly? If anything, I'm doing more than what I should be. I shouldn't be telling you what's in our inventory. It's none of your business.
No, exactly.
If we haven't got it. It's not my problem. But then sometimes you get the really nice ones that are like, oh, that's okay. Well, could you just let me know if it's going to come in anytime soon? I was like, well, I don't know what comes in on the deliveries.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
It could be anything. Yeah.
that's why I left it. I hated working at Sainsbury's. It was all right. Because you used to get good reductions.
Yeah.
But did I skip a station?
No.
Oh, I was thinking someone was saying about Ox. I know.
Will soon arrive at
The worst thing to work on is restocking milk. That is the worst thing to do in a supermarket. Or no, do you know
It just
what the
looks
worst thing?
unnecessarily like complicated.
You're sorry.
It looks like unnecessarily like.
It's just
Yeah,
you literally stood in the fridge for like half an hour. It's horrible.
Yeah.
The worst one is doing the reductions. So when you do when you do reductions, and this is a top tip for anyone that wants to get reductions, especially from a Sainsbury's, they normally do their reductions at around about 2 to 3 p.m. and it's usually half price if it's going to be something that day, or they'll then do it. I think it's 66% off, like of the original price at around about 6 p.m. So it's round that. It's like 60. So it's like essentially it's a third of its price or something like that. So when you do that, stuff can go dirt cheap to like.
Yeah.
And then normally it's in some places, and this is very very select, but some Sainsbury's or some supermarkets, they'll close at around about 9 o'clock, and about 7 o'clock. So you'll have the 6 o'clock where you kind of try and get as much as you could out, and then you'll have the last hour where you'll literally put everything to the lowest point, and in some cases you'll put stuff down to as low as I've seen it, 10p. Just to get it gone, because otherwise it counts as not selling. So you put it down to like 10p, 25p, whatever. And at that point, there were situations when I was working in that Sainsbury's where they'd be the same people, there'd be like the same group of women, and they were 40s, 50s, and they'd be there from about 5 o'clock, and they'd follow you because you'd take all the stuff off and you'd start doing it. And they'd follow you, and and they knew the time, so as soon as you started doing it, they'd come round and then they'd pull stuff out their basket saying, oh, I've just found this, it's not reduced, but it's today's date. It turned out, these people that were doing this thing, loitering, they were actually getting like crates of like fruit and veg and stuff and hiding it in places. So like they'd come in the morning, they'd hide stuff in different places, and they'd come in the afternoon, dig it out where they hid it. Like do you know like the fruit things that are like a couple of stacks up? They'd like hide it in the bottom stack, which we would have changed already by that point, but they would have known that. Yeah. So it wouldn't be checked again till the next day. So they'd dig it out and say, I've just found this, can you reduce it? So we actually had to implement a rule that if someone's got it in their if they've got it in their trolley or their basket, they've essentially bought it at that price. We can't change it now. Because we used to do it, but then we had to say, no, you've picked it up at that price. Because we knew what they were doing, we caught them all on CCTV. But they'd come to you like swarms of flies. It was ridiculous. So in the end, I had to go out to the back, and what I used to do was I'd take the lot, because there'd usually be a lot of stuff because they knew it was going to go down to quite dirt cheap. So I'd take it out the back, I'd like reduce half of it, and then bring the first half out, and they're like, oh yeah, but you've just. And they saw what I put out, and they were like, there was more than that. There was more than that. And I was like, no, there wasn't. I was like, there was. This is what we've left. Once it goes to dirt cheap, the staff have a chance to look at. We just lied, so they not badger us about it. But we're like saying, the staff had a pick of what they wanted before we bring it back out.
That's it,
and stuff like that. And then they're like, oh, and then they kick off then because they've just wasted 3 hours trying to get this dirt cheap stuff. Crafty, I tell you. My dad and I took a granny out for lunch when we blocked a Karen in a parking spot, and the trolley filled with plants, and the space was near the entrance. And my granny's 87.
They're saying that there was a Karen that was saving a space with a trolley full of plants.
Oh, right, okay.
I hate when people do. I've seen loads of videos of that, like people standing in a parking space saving. Like, no, if you're in a car, you park. If you're not, you don't.
Yeah. Some people will just do anything just to be really inconvenient. It's why that like things like during COVID, people were like bulk buying toilet rolls. That's why all these things came in. If people weren't like stupid, then we wouldn't have had that issue.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like as soon as like slight panic goes in. Also,
Whoa.
I've just spotted a random cone.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've just spotted a random cone.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought, what's
Yeah.
that?
I've never
Someone's
spotted
just
that
jumped
before.
off the footbridge at the station.
Oh,
Landed like they'd got to the top of the stairs. They just jumped to the bottom. Landed on the
Splat.
platform, but
splat.
maybe they were like, "Oh, that's my train! Quick, quick!"
Yeah, what
I'm
have I
actually
done?
running ahead of schedule here.
I'm slightly behind.
Interesting difference here. So yours says stop. The bottom of the 2 times there is 47:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine's 48. Sorry,
It was 48:30.
no, just 48.
Yeah, have you stopped though?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you stop when you stop it.
Is that the departure
that's
time?
your departure time. So when I stop now, it should say 48 because it's a 30-second wait time. Or a minute, one or two. Gotta go, Richie. You made it into Keith and have fun. No worries, Keith. Thank you for coming in. Sorry, we've just been telling you some stories here. I've not really fully absorbed the chat. I apologise, but yeah.
What do you mean, Jadu? Because that's you. That's who it is. What do you mean? What did you just hear?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
No beating around. Oh, what a remix that was, by the way.
To me, to you, to me, to you. Dead man.
Was it Tinchy Strider?
Tinchy Strider, yeah.
Yeah.
I love
'Cause
Barry.
one of them was on the in the jungle, wasn't he? With a. That's how it came about.
Hmm.
Paul.
Yeah.
Went
Paul
in the
strikes
jungle
me.
with Tinchy.
Paul strikes me. Have you seen? Yeah, I've got him on pretty much every social media, to be honest.
Yeah.
And he does like nights out at Butlins and Skegness and stuff.
Oh, it's fun.
he's
He's
on
just
it,
living his life. Like he's
Yeah.
enjoying.
He's an absolute He's an absolute legend. You'll need to use Hill Start here. Okay. I'll make sure.
I didn't. Just full throttled it.
Yeah, see 48. So I'm just about to leave. What time are you
Yeah.
on? 49.
I'm 49. Yeah. I'm
49:06.
actually on time.
Yeah, so what was it? I saw he was in Scarborough the other day. Did you ever see the thing of Jack Black being in Scarborough?
Yeah. He just appears at random places. When
Yeah.
you said someone jumped off the bridge, I actually thought you meant someone jumped on the track. Yeah, well, it's in the game anyway, Jadu, so they're just cartoon people, you know.
Cartoon. I'm busy messing around in Roblox Studio. I don't know what I'm doing. I wouldn't even know where to start in Roblox Studio. When you said someone jumped on the bridge, oh yeah, read that one. In France, we have someone behind us jump out of the car and reserve a parking place. I tell you what riles me up. Today I went to a shopping centre today, and what riled me up is that because it's a busy Saturday morning and there's nowhere to park, you think you found the most brilliant parking space that's like 2 meters away from the shop front, and there's a blooming little smart car or
A little car in it,
just a
yeah,
little
yeah.
car, and it's like "Arr!" after you've been.
You can get in, you pop your indicator on, you're like, oh, swing in this one, and then, oh, there's someone in there.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I was also trying to reverse into a spot, and some daft woman just walked behind my car as I was trying to reverse.
Oh, I
into
get
it.
that a lot.
And I was like, she looked at me, she looked directly in the eyes as I was reversing, and she just walked behind the car, and I had to stop. And I saw she was going to do it, but I stopped, like, because I knew she was going to do it, and she just walked behind the car, and I was like, what are you doing? You can see I'm reversing, walk in front of me. There's not going to be anything that's going to swing in front of me. There's not enough room. So stupid. And also, in this shopping centre near me, the parking's such a stupid layout. But like people walk in the middle of the road, and I'm like, I'm backwards in your Discord causing mayhem. Oh dear, that's never good. What have you been doing? That's okay. Right. Yeah. So they have to walk in the middle of the road, and it's just like, what are you doing? Absolute goon. I hate the general public. They wind me up.
Me too.
The worst one I hate is when you do you know when you're driving and you give way to someone and they don't say thank you?
Yep.
Do you obnoxiously go, "You're welcome" when they don't wave back?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I do like a
I do that in person
thumbs
when
up or like a mint sort of like.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep.
Yeah, but I get that in person when I stop, like if I'm in a shop and I wait like behind like special baskets that I've usually got like cheap biscuits in or whatever at B&M, and usually let like someone through. In fact, I was leaving the shop today, and there was a woman with a pram. What was a fella, and then what would have been the granddad. And obviously they were all walking in like a line, so you can't, you know, not in single file or anything like, you know, normal people, just in a line, ruling the place. So I let them all in, because obviously a push chair, you know, I'm in no rush, you come through. And not even an acknowledgement, not even a nod for anything, not even a thank you, and I'm like, well, you're welcome. Do you know what I mean? I didn't have to stop, I could have pushed my way through. And if I would have pushed my way through, they fully would have said, oh, what, so-and-so. Wouldn't you know?
That's like the whole situation with me this morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, same thing.
So it's funny in your Discord right now. I won't be looking at it because the mods will be looking. Well, I said the mods because there's
Bovril will be. I'm busy.
Bovril. Go on, Bovril. Hey, Bov, how you doing? And the spot you there.
Bovril.
Bovril. I'm gonna start calling him Octo from now on. Question is why would they give way? Because they're meant to give way. If you're letting someone pass and they're giving way, you know, it's just common courtesy to say thank you. Do you know what I mean? It's just polite. It's like the unwritten rule that if someone's stopped to let so you can go past, you just give them a little wave.
That once upon a time in this country, that's how it was. Everyone was polite. It's unfortunately newer generations. It's been lost.
The one that does my head in is when drivers will like quickly like cut out of a junction and then suddenly go really slow ahead of you.
Yeah,
I hate that.
If you're gonna do it, much. Like fair enough, get your foot down and pull away, and then you can't complain. If
you're gonna pull out in front of me, go away. Don't pull out in front of me, then go slow.
Yeah.
I hate that so much. It proper gets me. And like Shan's like, just chill out, man. It's all right, you know. And I'm like, no. Why have they pulled out on me and now going slow? So not only have they stopped me, they're now going. I get angry about it. I'm terrible in the car, mate. I'm a road rage. Was it road rage? What's the word? Yeah. I've just got road rage.
You're not as bad as me, are you, with the middle lane drivers?
What we were like when way back from was it GCR?
Honestly, yeah.
Bovril should have Train World associate role. No, so the associate role is for people that are either ambassadors or community leaders or devs. So that's pretty much what it's for.
Oh, am I one of them?
Yeah, but you're also a moderator, so it doesn't show that.
It's like a double.
In the Discord,
it doesn't show it.
It shows you as a Train World associate because that is more important than being a moderator in the sense. Because it's sort of like, because then people will start asking questions about like something to do with Train Sim 1, and I'm like, I don't know. So like people that can answer the questions can sort of, and it also makes you look good. So it can make it a bit difficult for moderation because like people can't really see who are moderators.
Yeah. Unless
they click on the name. Because on Discord you can change the roles to be, you know, to be different. So like, it's like me, then it's. Like, it's not in terms of power, which is why it's the way you've got it ranked in your server settings is how it comes up. So you've got like Train Sim World associates, moderators, rail fans. That's just how it's like linked up in the side.
Yeah.
Road rage. It's just like rage quitting a game, but with cars in real life. What has this world come to? Honestly, people don't have any manners nowadays. But then again, I also hate it when people are like when someone emails you passive aggressively. That also upsets me. As I say, stop talking about the general public. I just woke up from a nap and my faith in humanity is particularly vulnerable. I feel like you need to elaborate there. You should change your server name to have moderator in brackets. That is a good idea, to be fair.
You want a break, Rich?
Yeah, bear in mind you're delayed.
Oh yeah.
I'm at speed now. Middle lane hoggers are horrendous in the UK. Oh, trust me. I had a situation. So I had a situation last week or the week before where I almost got into a car accident. I say I almost got into a car accident. I had my wits about me, so I didn't. But there was a wagon driver that weren't paying attention, and I feel like, in my opinion, a lot of wagon drivers are bad drivers because they're quite lazy when it comes to checks and stuff. They don't.
Yeah.
Some of them are great drivers, but some of them are just. Obviously, they've been driving a long time, and I can imagine it is a lot of. No, it's a lot of strain being a wagon driver. I couldn't drive for like 10 hours at a time. But like when it comes to doing the checks, they just don't check properly, and that's why there's always signage of make sure you're not in a blind spot of a truck driver or whatever else, because they just don't look. And I was overtaken. So there was this person that was in the middle lane, and they were going like bang on 70. Well, I say bang on 70. They were probably going like 68 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And I wanted to obviously overtake because they were going 68 and then they'd keep dropping to 60. So they'd keep speeding up and then slowing down. And what was annoying is that I'd go into, I'd be behind them and they'd go down to 60. I'd go into the fast lane, they'd speed up again. And they did it like 3 times where I then came back into the middle lane, tried to overtake. And the only way I was going to be able to properly overtake them was by going faster than 17. I don't like doing that. So I was like, well, okay. And then eventually it got to a point where they actually did start slowing down, and I was able to overtake them at a proper speed. So I overtook them, and then I think they were then dropping back for this wagon driver who was like right up behind another wagon. So this wagon driver is like tried to quickly get from behind this wagon driver into middle lane, whilst I've overtaken this geezer, and then I've come to go into the I've gone to go into the middle lane. And as I've gone to go into the middle lane, I've seen that he's just started to indicate, but he's moved before he started indicating. So it's like I couldn't really judge what was going on. Well, I say I couldn't really judge. I clocked what he did because I looked, I indicated, I looked. So I obviously you do signal observe signal maneuver. So I looked, I didn't see he was indicating. I saw him there because I saw that he was quite close to the wagon, but I just thought maybe he's gonna. What's happened?
Missed the station.
Oh dear. You're a station up from me, I think, didn't you? You're 0.3. But yeah, I went to go. So I looked, saw that he wasn't indicating. I went and I indicated, and then I started moving so that I was going. My trajectory is to go in front of him anyway. So as I did that, and I started to move, I had like a wheel that was just about to go across to the thing. And he started moving, and then he started indicating, and I was like, "What are you doing? You can see I'm moving. I'm like, I'm almost level with the front of, like the front of your cab. You can see that my car's moving if you just look down. So it was just a bit like, what are you doing? So I had to then, take evasive action, go back into the fast lane, and then keep going down the road. It really infuriated me because not only did I have a middle lane hogger, then I had to deal with a dodgy wagon driver, and I was just like, why are people so bad on the roads?
I managed to just save that station. Last carriage is in.
Buzzing, there you go.
Emergency brake there.
Who says that we need to reduce the amount of car drivers in the world? I don't. I feel like obviously reducing car drivers would be great for the environment for a start. Excuse me. But also there's a lot of people that are on the road that shouldn't be on the road. I feel like once you get to like 70 or 75, you should have to redo your test again.
Yeah.
I don't understand how someone can get to like 70 who may have like developed Alzheimer's or something should still be allowed to have a license. I don't know whether that's just me though. Hopefully he does not put a virus on your PC if you click the link. What's happened? Who's putting links where?
No, Jadu said something about a link in their description, so I said I'm not clicking any link from you.
From me?
No, from him. Jadu.
Oh, right, okay.
Sains and whatever his name was.
I'm still not on North Bridge.
Sains Spad Pop. I'm on bridge now.
Just give it the full max Verstappen. I'm nowhere near the bridge yet. I'm quite delayed. It's amazing how some people pass their tests. Yeah. It took me 3 times to pass my test, and they usually said
heck.
That what?
You shouldn't be allowed. Shouldn't be allowed to drive.
I fully stand by that the first 2 times I failed my test were for reasons not by myself. It was just the situation as someone walks into the tracks. It was just the situation that caused me to fail. But they would have, if there were going to be actual incidents, they would have been really minor, or they would have been dealt with. So like the first time, the first time was stupid. I was parallel parking because it was in the middle of Wales, and it was literally like this little residential street that was a 30, and it was like a 30 for like what, maybe like 0.3 kilometers, something like that. Really not long at all. It was like a row of 5 houses, this really random 30-mile-an-hour section, but beside it was national speed limit.
Yeah.
So, and it was like a single file country road, goes into this random bit where it's like a 30 with a parallel parking, and then it goes back into 60 again. So it kind of, it was like a bit random, really random place. But you know, if you had to do that, you had to do that. And I did the parallel park, and then this person that was, so as I pulled out the parallel park, it was kind of like on a blind corner. So I pulled out. It shouldn't really be somewhere where you take someone like that anyway. I just feel like it was a bit of a stupid place. But I went to go pull out this parallel park, and this car that didn't acknowledge the 30 wasn't slowing down. It was like a boy racer, and they were coming out, and they weren't going to slow down. And I had my foot on the brake pedal, but the examiner just beat me to it, because obviously he thought, panic. So,
he was like, ooh.
and because he had to intervene, instant fail. And he said to me at the end of the test, he went, to be fair, he says, that situation is normal. It's like, it was very, what was the word? Very borderline, sort of like, I was fine up until that point. I would have passed it, but because of that situation where he had to intervene, because it made him panic as well. So because he panicked and intervened, it caused me to fail, whereas I would have been fine.
You probably would have dealt with it.
I would have dealt with it. So and I said to him, I was like, yeah, but I had my foot on the brake. I was going to stop, you know, just because you panicked shouldn't mean that I failed. And he went, this is because I've intervened. Technically speaking, I can't pass you. So it weren't. I did get into a bit of an argument about it, because I was like, that's not really fair. The second time I stopped in the back end of my car stopped in the yellow box junction. Only the back half, not the full car. The back half, which you're not meant to do, but that's also a fail because you cause an obstruction. Whether you boots in it, whether your whole car, you know, it doesn't matter. That's a fail. So it's so stupid, but that's how they get you. And I found out as well.
It is.
There's a whole trick as well where they're like, if you've got there's a quota where they have to pass. They can only pass a certain amount of people a day. They're not allowed to pass too many people. So if you do your test in the afternoon from like 2-3 o'clock onwards, you're more likely to fail if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
So realistically, them things should have been minors, but they weren't. Have you ever been involved in an accident? No. I've never been in a, you know, touch wood, I've not been in an accident. I drive too slow to be in an accident. There needs to be a basic public transport everywhere so that people who can't drive aren't pressured to continue. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're getting better with our public transport. How you doing, Callum, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're getting better with our public transport, I feel like. A lot of places are bringing in more tram systems, which is good. We just need Leeds and Bradford to, voice crack. We just need Leeds and Bradford to actually get their act together and start doing tram systems. Also, sorry Jason if you're still here. Might be a little bit delayed on my for our segment, but it's alright.
There's nothing wrong with a car on finance, Bovril.
Always a boy racer with a tin can exhaust, with an Audi R8. Yeah. It's like, there's people I know that have passed the test and then they post videos of themselves going like 100 miles an hour, and it's like, why do you? It really winds me up, because it's like, so all it takes is for you to. I see like a few of them on TikTok. Have you seen the whole Jet 2 holiday meme?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it really infuriates me, because it's like, that's all well and good and you may think you're cool, but all it takes is for a family car to come around there and you're gonna wipe them out. Because there was an accident not too far away from me actually. It was you might have heard of it. It was that family of 4, and there was like 2 daughters in the back. They had 3 kids. The one daughter was at the auntie's and obviously is now without parents because of it. Yeah, because that one. And there was like a whole fundraiser that was down the road from me. I said down the road, probably about 10 miles away, and that broke my heart, because it's like that person that was probably speeding the other way would have been either a boy racer or not paying attention or whatever else. And it's I get accidents happen, but it's just like there's no need. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like a lot of people mock me because I don't do 10% plus 2. A lot of people will. but I don't. I will. If it's a 70, I'm going at 70. If it's a 30, I'm not even going to hit 30. I'm going to be 28, 29. Not really down to safety. More, you know. It took a lot of time for me to get me. Like when I passed my test, it took 3 attempts. And now that I've got the license, I cherish that. And it's like, I don't want to get a speeding fine. I don't want to get, you know, anything like that because I'm so careful with it.
Yeah. Well, it's not worth the risk.
And it's just, obviously, when you do that, you kind of, in my head, I expect other people should be like that, but they're not. You drive too slow, or is a punter too slow? I don't drive too slow. It's a limit, not a target. That's the way I live.
Yeah, you're
about
right.
5 minutes ahead, so time to make a cuppa. Can you make me one? That'd be good. In the UK, it went down the toilet after 2019. I've got the impression we are catching up only now. In Switzerland and France, there weren't really any cuts that lasted after COVID. Yeah. I think we were a bit too much on the whole sort of like COVID thing. I think that like our sort of rules were a bit too strict.
Yeah.
We also had this stupid tier system. What a ridiculous system that was. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was rubbish. Yeah, that was.
I remember because in COVID, so me and Shan had met at this point, but we'd met each other, but we'd not met each other in person because we met just around the start. We literally met like 2 weeks after lockdown started. And when the tier system came in, we'd obviously not met in person, but we were eager to meet each other in person. And she was like, you're in tier 2 and I'm in tier 2, so does that mean that technically you could travel from yours to mine and it wouldn't be breaking any rules? And I was like, technically speaking, no, because it was like tier 2 people could stay within, you could stay with tier 2 people, but you'd have to obviously travel through tier 1 and tier 3 and whatever else. As long as you don't get out of the car, it's fine. And it was really stupid because obviously then people would do that, and it just didn't make sense. So no, I didn't travel at that point. I waited for lockdowns to be lifted.
What you on about, Bovril?
What's Bovril going? Is it not fair? I don't drive. Sorry, it seems if I tried to make a joke and didn't know the whole context. What are you going on about?
I haven't got a clue. I think he's talking to himself.
It's probably on about the finance comment. Could tier 2 people into tier... No, so the situation was that people that were in tier... So every county was split into different tiers, and it went off the statistics. So I think it was tier 1 was the most infectious. Oh, hold on a minute. It's the first time I've seen the airport. That's cool. It was like tier 1... I think tier 1 was there was the most like infections per person or something stupid like that. So tier 1 people were essentially locked down; they couldn't go anywhere. Tier 2 was like you could mingle outdoors. Tier 3 was little restriction. Tier 4 was no restriction or something like that, wasn't there? It was something stupid like that. But it was like these different regions, and there was nothing that really said that you couldn't go from. You couldn't meet someone outside. Let's say that there was Nottingham that was in tier 2, and then Glasgow was in tier 2. There was nothing saying that you couldn't travel from Nottingham to Glasgow because they were both in tier 2. But as long as you didn't get out, if you went through someone that was tier 1, you couldn't get out of the car and mingle with someone because you'd be breaking the law. It was so stupid. It didn't make sense. And that's probably what did it for the whole railway industry, because you couldn't travel anywhere on public transport because of this tier system.
Yeah.
It helps. It doesn't really help that our railways are a bit fragile anyway.
Just a bit.
How you doing, William? The one-way systems at shops got me. I still fondly remember being at uni, going to my local Tesco Express, in just all stood at like Tesco Express, and you could only let 2 people in at once.
Yeah.
That were ridiculous. That. I still remember like going to my local Asda, and everyone had to be. They could only allow a certain amount of people in at once. It was so daft. You'd have your masks. You'd have your masks on. You'd have your gloves on.
They did nothing anyway. The masks, you know.
Yeah, I know. Oh, of course they did.
Waste of time.
It's paper, isn't it?
Gimmick.
It was just papers. You sneezed in them and it blew a hole in them. They were useless. What didn't help as well, because they were one per use, but everyone would just look after them.
Well, exactly, yeah.
People I knew that were washing
spending the money.
They were washing them in, fully, wash and blow drying them. And it's just daft.
You've got a comment there from the Bacon Lover. Nice, I like bacon.
Yeah, so
hello, Richie. Do you think you could do a video testing out the East Coast Mainline? You've probably done videos on that, haven't you? East Coast Mainline.
I've done a couple of segments of a stream. I've done a few videos on it actually, I believe.
Yeah.
In fact, if you want to see an amateur on a East Coast Mainline, have a look at Shan's video where she drove in a Zoomer. Very funny. Hold on, we'll get moving and I'll show you. I'll link the video. It's quite a funny video. I feel like we're very ranty people. We've just had loads of rants this segment.
Ranty people.
Don't know what you just said there, but
just being shine up all.
East. Oh no, what was it? Just putting girl. There you go. It was called My Girlfriend Plays Train Sim World 4. There you go. There's an advert.
I'm Hank Marvin here.
Hank Marvin. What's for tea? Tell us what's for tea.
Nothing, because I thought Mrs. was having tea with me and she went out. Annette.
She got.
She's back now, but she went out and had tea. But I thought she was going to have tea with me when she got back. So I'm hungry. Because all the meals are sort of like 2 people sort of size there.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I might just have a sausage roll or something.
I'm so much further along the line than you are, it's really confusing. It's because I've been going slow, that's why. My bad. Can't wait for Manchester Airport Commuter and the Great Western Express remaster. Hopefully we get some release dates for them. I hope so. For everyone, I keep teasing everyone about this whole thing that I'm doing next week. So City. So I've not mentioned it yet, but I was going to mention it in the video, but never got around to it. So City Transport Simulator have got a new bus. It's not an add-on. It's a new game, but it's like a bus simulator. But it also works with the tram simulator. And they don't have like a formal ambassador program similar to Dovetail, but they do have like a creators thing, and I'm part of that. So I will be able to showcase some early access stuff next week. So the game releases next Wednesday, but I'll be able to showcase it from Tuesday, which is quite fun. But I won't be streaming it until Wednesday because I can't stream on Tuesday. I'm busy. But that was the news anyway. I was going to mention that in the video because I was going to do like a whole what you can expect from City Transport Simulator bus, but I never got around to it. I was meant to record some stuff today, but I was just not in the mood to do, so I didn't.
Yeah, I did some earlier. What did I do? Oh, I did Peak Forest, but using a diesel instead.
Oh, nice. You're depressed enough from the state of the godforsaken rock? Oh, you're on about the Earth. Yeah.
Oh, William, excellent move on Tuesday 10th. Class 55 and 220s and a 33 on the way to the North Yorkshire Moors. Now that's in my area, so I'll have to see if I can go and see that.
Oh, you get loads of good stuff. When are we doing our thing?
Whenever you want.
I was going to say next weekend, but I can't. It may be difficult. I will. This coming month will be difficult. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll message you later about it.
Doesn't matter when for me. I'll fit around as long as there's not something on when you say.
It usually is.
No, I don't do that much.
When watching Richie stream on 2 screens, do it. More views. What London Underground line would you like to see? We discussed this before, and
none of them.
It's escaped my memory now. I think it was the District line I'd like to see.
None of them. They're rubbish.
Yeah, Bovril. The thing that me and Casual are planning to do. The way that come across was like saying, no, you're not invited. No, it's just we had like an idea. Then what you can expect videos are actually pretty entertaining, to be fair. Makes me even more excited for the routes. That's why I did them. What I found even funnier was the people that would comment on the videos saying bad stuff, and it was always funny to watch and read. But yeah, I was gonna do that, but I didn't. I was gonna do it for yesterday, but work's been a bit demanding this week. The Penguin Factory's been a bit demanding, so yeah, I've not had much chance. Seems like the public transport ran as normal. Yeah, it never did here. The trains like slashed the like timetables now. It's ridiculous. Probably modern district line. The one I'm thinking of is the one that is shared with the green one, the one that goes down to wherever it is, Richmond. I think it was that one anyway. I can't remember. Was it Hammersmith? Was it Hammersmith one? Oh, I can't remember which one. I can't remember exactly which one it was now, but catch you later, Ben. Thank you for coming in. I don't know why I'm going so slow. I'm being cautious.
I've got a 5-minute wait at Haymarket.
Oh yeah.
That was early. Ooh, I can see that that William was talking about. I can go and see it because it's after work.
Oh, nice. Get some pictures.
It's going from Barrow Hill to the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. It's not leaving Barrow Hill till 3:20.
I really want to.
So it gets to like my area at sort of like 6 o'clock.
Are we going to do a day out on the North Yorkshire Moors this year?
It's expensive, mind.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Maybe
next year when I pay the wedding off.
Yeah, the tickets have just gone up as well. So I'm still, until August, I've still got my annual pass from last year because I went with Andy.
Oh, yeah.
And the ticket lasts for a year and it was like 50 quid or whatever, but they put the price up for an annual pass now to like 100 and something. I think you can get like a day ticket for like 40, 50 quid, something like that. But yeah, the annual
yeah,
one's
if you get
well
multiple
expensive.
times, it's quite useful. I'm not making an early dispatch from Haymarket. Wayback Machine helps you find all timetables. Oh yeah. GCR's greater than North Yorkshire Moors. What's your opinion? Because you're fond of both.
They're just different. They're just really different railways. Like GCR's more sort of like mainline because it's the only double track one, so it does feel like a mainline would. It's the closest recreation you can get to that, but the North Yorkshire Moors is good for scenery.
Oh, someone's just joined. Oh yeah, transport guide Callum, thank you for joining the Discord server. Yeah, I've got a GCR. I've not really got any opinion on North Yorkshire Moors, never done it. I always knew you worked with penguins, but what do you actually do? I work with penguins. I make penguins. I make penguin biscuits. Sorry for being so late, Richie. Super huge. Congrats on 4K. Thank you very much. I want to just take a quick moment to, just extend my appreciation because, 4,000 is in this sort of like community is quite big and it's quite impressive. So, I do want to say a massive thank you for everyone that shares and likes and comments and watches the stream. We've had like consistently around about 40 people watching tonight, which is mad.
Nice.
So. Yeah, I really do appreciate every single one of you that come in and liked, subscribed, shared. Whatever you do, it means a lot. And yeah, I hope you've liked this sort of format of stream as well, because if it works, I would definitely like to do more of it. It's worked quite nicely so far, having a couple of different people on. Obviously, I know it's only been you and Shan so far, but it's just been quite cool to be able to do that through this and do quite nice. The next step now is to be able to share screens. I know you said you wanted to mess around with something on the PlayStation that you found out, so we can do that at some point. But yeah, honestly, it really does mean a lot, these numbers. And I've always said I'm not really one to focus on milestones, but when we hit milestones, I can't ignore it. So it is, yeah. You want to see more in real life videos? I have ideas. I have a really big idea, something I'm quite proud of once it's done, that I have been working on. I've been working on it for about I've had the idea for about a year. I've been working on it for the last every now and then for the last 3 months. So it's sort of like,
even I don't know about this.
Yeah, I've been meaning to speak to you about it. But I've got an idea, and it's going to be. I won't say too much now, but it's going to be something that will be able to provide content for at least the next 5 years. That's put it that way. That's the sort of, and it's to do with in real life stuff. So, yeah, stay tuned. I think it's going to be something I'm going to announce maybe back end of this month, early next. I'll tell you about it before, obviously. But there is an idea to do with in real life video because the actual trip reports I've done a couple of trip reports, but they just don't perform and they take a lot of time. They take a long time to edit, to obviously go out and film and whatever else. So they take a long time. They do take a long time to film, and especially to edit. And the way I see it, it's much better for channel growth and much better for time, time constraints to do just a gameplay video or something. No, it's completely unrelated to Dovetail. Completely. Let me get this straight. This is completely unrelated to Dovetail. This is just it's a personal project. That's all I'm going to say. And once it happens, it's going to be quite exciting. You'll announce through. We didn't get a screenshot the other month. No, it's nothing to do with that. Could I be cheeky? I can come onto a stream. Could I next? We'll definitely sort it out. The only reason I chose, Shan, Casual, and Jason is just because it was like, well, it was kind of spontaneous to be fair, and also I've got to be in bed early tonight. I say bed early. I need to be in bed by like 11 o'clock because I'm busy tomorrow. But yeah, I'd like in future to have more people on. That would be a good idea, or a couple of us do it. Could be an idea. Just passed a class 385 stuck at a red. I've not got ScotRail Express on the PC, so I've not got that issue, thankfully. Is it a train spotting video? It's more than a train spotting video. It's something that I can build on for like 5 years, at least.
It's a problem on this platform.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'll send it over to... I'll send it to them.
I didn't see the shit line comment, sorry I missed it. I'm finding it very difficult to keep up with chat, so apologies if I missed some stuff. All the truth is said in jest, Waverley. I know. Don't worry, I'd be the same. But yeah, I've got ideas. So just stay tuned. It's exciting, and I'm a little bit. I'm quite excited to announce what I have been doing. There's a lot of prep work for it. That's what's taken me the longest time because I want to make sure it's right.
Problem?
No. Oh, I do. Yeah, I spot it. I'll
send that over to them.
That's a bit interesting, isn't it? Anyway, right. Well, how many points did you get?
Oh, I don't know because I've not locked my doors yet because I was early.
I'm going to take a picture of that.
I was here 30 seconds early, so I had a bit of a wait.
30 seconds early. Right, there you go. Okie dokie. Right, I'm going to put that in the Discord server. If anyone, whoever did it as well, make sure to take a screenshot of your points. Pop it into Train Sim World chat. Bless you. I'm going to do that as well myself.
Oh, God, my back.
How many points did you
get? 10,896.
Oh, close. I'm 10,000.
Yeah, my emergency brake did it.
10,841. That is so close.
Speed in 210.
Bloody hell, Luke got 15,000. Did you use safety systems though? Because if so,
yes, did. Yeah. I remember them saying.
I'm impressed with that. Someone said Crazy's just changed his Discord name to You Just Swore at My Grandson.
Fair play, that's quite funny. That. I'll give you that. That's quite funny.
You can't be swearing in a Tesco. Oh, that's your tagline now. You can't be swearing in a Tesco's. I will be a very happy man if you change your TikTok bio to be you can't be swearing in a Tesco's.
Remove all the bit that says like
all
BTG
the admin
ambassador
bits,
and everything like that. And right, let me report that issue.
Yeah.
Do that.
Right, let me do that. Jason, are you about? Are you still here? Are you making a cup of tea? Yeah, thank you very much for coming on. I much appreciate it.
It's alright, mate. Thanks for having me.
It's always good to get you on. I love your stories of you getting to scraps with old women at Tesco's.
Listen, if I ever see her again, she'll get what's coming. I'll tell you.
Oh dear me.
I'll sort her out. She'll be wearing a bloody shopping. It'll be better than what she was wearing anyway. Bloody scruff.
Oh,
Anyway.
All right, mate. Well, let me just quickly go back to free roam so I can do a proper little outro for you, and then I'll get Jason in. You need to go and get yourself some dinner.
Yeah, I could do.
Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Yeah.
So those that don't know, I'm mainly over on TikTok. I'm doing Trains and World shorts and real life stuff. There is some longer stuff on YouTube and live streams, but not as often. And just like Richie is, I'm Dovetail Ambassador, so we get sneaky peeks at upcoming content.
Yeah.
So there we are.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, thank you again for joining me tonight. If you're not going to subscribe to Casual, do make sure you go and do it, and follow him on TikTok as well. Has a lot of very, very good content, and if you like steam trains, you'll love his stuff. But yeah, thank you for coming on tonight, and I'll chat to you later. I'll tell you what I'm working on.
Nice one. Yes, can you kick me out, because I've not got my controller on me, so you kick me out the call.
That's fine, I can do that. Right, bye.
Nice one. Bye.
Right, so I will just call up. There we go. Hold on. Hopefully that's not coming through the finger as well. I'll just do that. Hello. Hello. Oh, hold on. Hello. Can everyone hear him? I can hear you, but you're very quiet.
I'm hoping people can hear me.
I'm going to turn you up because you're a little bit quiet on my end.
That's pretty standard.
Yeah, that's all good.
Usually people are telling me to shut up, not speak louder.
There we go. Right, so yeah, again, thank you for Casual coming in, and hello Jason, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing alright. That was a good little fun ride, that actually.
Yeah, that was really fun. It was also quite chaotic.
I think I finished on about 11,040 points.
Buzzing! There you go.
I think I didn't use safety systems, which is really hard because I can't play without safety systems.
Well. I mean, you can do safety systems. I think it tells you on your points how many points you get from safety systems anyway. So you just
the whole point is to play along, is to follow the rule of the play along. So we'll stick with it.
Nice. I need to very quickly pop to the toilet again because I'm terrible. So whilst I do that, introduce yourself to the people for anyone that doesn't know who you are, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Obviously, hello everyone in the chat. I've obviously been around for about an hour or so now, playing along. So I'm known on most socials as Jason PFC. I'm the community leader for the Train Sim World Community Discord and Facebook group. If you're in there, then of course, thanks very much for coming in. If not, I won't actually post a link because that wouldn't be right for me to do. But it's quite easy to search it up on Facebook, especially. It's the group with nearly 30,000 members in it. There is a link to the Discord in there as well, so it kind of links into the other. A couple of hellos. Who have we got? Signs, hello. Nathan, hello. I'm kind of having to look on my phone for the chat because I don't have two screens to mix and match. So if I do miss anyone, I do apologise. I won't be driving 1A19. Why won't you be driving 1A19? I got a fun story to tell about Brighton Mainline, but we're going to wait until we get to the certain stop before I bring it up. Now, obviously, I have mentioned it a few times across my server, so you may have heard it before. But there was quite a lengthy delay on it. It was my own fault, let's be honest. But yeah, we'll get into the full story of that when we get there. Hello, Train Fanner. Hello, Blue Drifter. I don't think I've missed anybody. Like I just said, I was looking at my phone at the chat, so it may be a little bit delayed compared to what you would see on the normal YouTube chat. And I do apologise if you hear any noises in the background. My children are just being like rather loud when I've told them not to be.
Awesome. Yeah, so of course, anyone that's not in the... I'm back, by the way. Hello. For anyone that's not in the Train Sim World Community Discord, feel free to pop a link in there in the chat. if you want to, whilst I set up the service. Feel free to join. It's a really, really good server, and obviously there's Facebook page as well. It's really good bit of fun. Really quite inviting.
I've created that many links now. I never know which one works and which one doesn't. Because I save them all to my clipboard, and then we just hope for the best. I'll tell you what. I'll look at.
Have you got the service loaded up on your end, by the way?
I haven't got it loaded up, but it'll take me 2 seconds to do it.
Awesome. It is 1 Alpha 19. Brighton.
1 Alpha 19.
Yeah, Brighton.
Make sure I'm using the correct timetable, because that could be rather funny.
Oh yeah, no, it's the standard, the vanilla one.
1 Alpha 19. Any particular weather?
I always do custom light clouds.
Custom light clouds, right?
Yeah.
I'll make sure we're doing it matchy.
Yeah.
Today's date, I'm guessing.
Yes. Yeah, 7th of June.
Too late. I've already pressed start.
Have you pressed get started?
Yes. Well,
Oh.
I've literally just loaded into the service now, so.
Oh, that's fine. That's all good. Well, once it gets the screen that comes up for get started.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, I'm on the get started screen.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's do it.
Go for it.
Let's do it. I've not played too much. I've really not played that much of Brighton Mainline. On the channel, to be fair, it's one I need to do an actual dedicated stream on at some point.
I think with playing with the PC modded timetable with the 700, you can see why people are absolutely crying out for it to be in there, because it just fills in the majority of the gaps in the route.
Is that through Train Sim Community's website?
Yes.
Yeah, I've not got.
No,
that.
I don't think it is on there. I think it's on another website, but I do have a direct link to it.
Would you send it me at some point? Because I want to get that timetable.
Yeah, I'll wait until. Remind me when we finish on here, and I'll pass it over.
That's fine. Yeah, awesome. But yeah, I didn't really hear what you said, but I heard that you mentioned the server. But yeah, this is Jason, top bloke.
I will actually, while we're waiting for the time to start, because I've still got another minute, I will create a link and I'll post it in.
Awesome. PSA, don't beat up old ladies. No, don't do that. Did you hear that when talking about his old lady escapade?
I think so. Yeah, in the middle of a shopping centre.
Yeah,
something like that.
You need to try and top that. You need to try and top that with your own story, though.
Well, I wouldn't say I've got any brilliant stories like that, but there is quite a funny story to do with London commuter, oddly enough.
Oh, nice. On topic.
I think I may have told you before, and I certainly have put it in my server before. But it's quite funny actually, but it wouldn't really work until I got to the correct station.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because so obviously this isn't anywhere near Portsmouth, but this is kind of your original neck of the woods, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm Hampshire originally.
Yeah.
Portsmouth is where I've been born, but I've lived up north for the best part of 25 years now. So I'm on the northwest, though. I'm not on the other side.
No, nowhere near me. Other side of me. Other side from where I am. Service is 1 Alpha 19 480.
I'm not sure whether people will use it or not, but the driving speed assist on this, I'm assuming there's no rule whether people are going to use that or not. I don't personally use it.
What's that? Driving speed assist?
So the cruise control.
There's cruise control on this?
If you look, I can't see the screen, so I don't know where you're up to. But if you look just under where the brake meter is, you've got the little yellow button and the speedo next to it, the speed set adjust. So if you do that and put it on, and then make sure you are in.
Is that the same controls as AFB?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to be going in a accelerating position for it to be active.
Got you. Hold on.
That's what a lot of people like to do to cheat to make sure they don't speed.
It's not working for me.
So I don't know whether you are just behind on my video stream on my phone or not, but I've well and truly left Brighton already.
I'm about 20 seconds. So I'll tell you what time it is on the screen for me. So on the stream, in fact, I'll tell you how many seconds it is exactly. So it's 10:04 on the stream. It's 10:04:20 for me now.
Okay, so we're roughly about level then, because the exact time of mine is 10:04:30.
It didn't like that. It really didn't like that speed set. I put my speed set on, it started braking.
Yeah, so because you've done that, because you've done it prior to while you've been moving, sorry, you need to then make it go forward a further 5 miles per hour on the speed set, and then it'll kick in with the acceleration.
Ah, that's cool. That's really cool.
But it doesn't control your braking. You're down to manually doing that.
Yeah. I never knew that. That shows how much I know. That was the first rant after I woke up. I can see both sides. Don't swear at people if you don't know them. Just creates problems. Grandma was from a time when it was less acceptable. Yeah, but the thing is, though, he didn't swear at her. He swore under his breath, and she knew what she did wrong and knew he'd say something. So as soon as he said something, she took that a bit. She acted like a victim, in my opinion. But I don't think it's that deep. I think it's just more funny. It's also on the 465. What else is it on? This is all news to me. The cruise control.
Yeah,
the only thing I know that had cruise control is like the German stuff.
Yeah, so I believe the 377 has it. The 465.
I would assume all the Electrostars would have it.
No, the 375 doesn't, and I'm
Right.
pretty certain the 387 doesn't either.
What were what's the London Overground one?
378. Yes, I believe that has it.
Yeah. They're not allowed to use them in real life.
No, real life, you're not allowed to. No.
Why?
Because then that's taken away the whole purpose of your job. Because it's your job to keep your speed at what it's required to be, not using the machine to do it.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I suppose it's different in German because they can just put Elsa B on and that's the way. Let the train drive all it wants.
This is brilliant for me. I won't get done for speedy. This is great for streaming.
It's also great when you've not got. It's great when you're doing a Gatwick Express service and you're just going from one end to the other and you've got no safety systems and you can just whack it up into the correct speed and go and do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's what I used to do. I used to have like a Gatwick Express running whilst I did me vacking up. Pendolino has it apparently.
Yeah, speed. Yeah, it has got a speed set on it. I think it's just a control set on the Pendolino, isn't it? Where it just locks you to the speed that you are, rather than you being able to adjust it either way for it to bring itself down.
That's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I never knew that. See, this is the thing. This is where I say a lot of people come into the streams and try and ask for like advice on the game, and like I may be an ambassador, but it doesn't mean I know everything about trains. I'm more of just I like trains. I don't know much about them. I'm here to learn, and I'm happy to learn. But yeah, it's quite cool when you find out stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just the perks of when you've been playing it for so long. You kind of know all the little tweaky things that you need to do and whatnot.
The thing is, I've played this since the route came out, and I never knew that. In fact, I've played because I'd assume it'd be on the 377s in the East Coast way.
I think it might be. I'm not sure.
I would assume it would be, but even then, that's like almost 5 years, and I never knew that.
That doesn't surprise me, Signs, that you know a lot about trains.
Yeah, you lot will all have much more knowledge about trains. That's why most of my videos end up with having questions. You prefer AFB, but the trains I am used to have no speed set. I like AFB on German trains. I just don't like PZB. We were going to do a PZB run today, but, like, I don't like PZB.
Who would you have picked to have gone against with that?
Was that, sorry?
Who would you have picked to use the PZB run with? Or would it just be like a you on your own sort of thing?
What do you mean, like what route?
Well, no, but the safety systems.
Well, I'm not. Like, obviously, I would. We could have done it a way where we'd both play it, and it'd be a case that you'd sort of like talk me through it, like virtually, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
In the sense that you'd obviously. I don't know how it would fully work. This is why in a stream it'd be a bit more difficult to do it as a stream idea because of the stream delay, unless I shared my screen, but that might absolutely overload my my thing. But what would be good for like a video, and I need to message you about this, but like as a video it'd be cool because obviously I could share my screen via Discord and you could see it, see what I'm doing in live time and kind of direct me whilst you're also playing it.
Yeah. That's I'm up for that. I'm up for coming on whenever it comes to it, really.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny because I proper rage when it comes to PZB. I don't know if you caught it in the last stream or one of the streams recently, and it was like, I think what was I driving? People know in the chat what I was driving, but I was like, I turned it off in rage quit. I think I was driving on Frankfurt S-Bahn, I think, and it just
I think it was me that was guiding you along.
I think it was. Was that the one where it went funky in the tunnel?
Yes,
It was a different one, I think. It was more. I think it was during the viewer's choice last week. So I did during the Frankfurt S-Bahn stream. That happened, but then I also I had a situation in the viewers play along. Your headlights are not on. They are, aren't they?
Your headlights probably are on. It's because obviously Brighton Mainline doesn't have TOD 4, so you can't really see them.
Shan finds this station really funny.
Hassocks.
Yeah. She says it sounds like someone's laughing at the socks. She goes, ha! Socks.
I've literally just stopped at Hassocks now.
So do you know this line quite well, like from personal experience?
Not personal experience in physically being on it. Only from what I've done on the actual game. I know nobody can see my screen, but for the purpose of me saying it, I'm actually driving this HUDless.
Oh, there you go.
I can't play a UK route with HUD on. I find it more distracting than I do with it off.
Really? Yeah. I could probably do it HUDless if I wanted to. If I put my mind to it, I just don't. I like the information. It's weird. I like knowing what's going on, which I know this information you wouldn't have, but I know for some people, like doing HUDless kind of makes you feel like you're actually like an actual train driver. But yeah, I like the HUD. I did try doing a bit of HUDless once when I did a segment for Dovetail, and it was a bit like I didn't like it. I felt really out of my comfort zone.
I think that I wouldn't call it a sad thing, but the funny thing about it is when you're learning different trains when you go in HUDless, you need to roughly time how long the doors need to be open for to when you need to close them.
Yeah.
So prior to say Southeastern, for example, prior to that having the upgrade, so just the original route when it was just Faversham to St Pancras, that was it, nothing else.
Yeah.
The doors were timed at 1 minute and 10 seconds. As where now the upgraded route, you're looking at about 45 seconds and you're done.
Right.
So once you can judge that, and then you roughly work out where the time zones, where the speed limits are for the timings, then you would know roughly when your braking points are.
Ah, right, okay.
And your braking points could be literally anything. You could count the amount of lampposts you go past before you need to brake.
Yeah.
It could be a certain tree that sticks out in a certain position. That'll be like, right, there's your braking point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably something like, if I put my mind to it, it'd be quite easy to do. I just don't do it because it's like, I don't know, I like information, and a lot of people keep asking me to do HUDless, and I'm like, maybe one day. I think doing HUDless and streaming would be really impossible for me, because all it takes, like you say, you're trying to find this one key point, and if I miss the key point because I'm reading a comment, I'll miss the station.
I think that's where I've never really tried doing that with German routes, because although you've got PZB to tell you and you know the signals, I would still get that completely wrong and mess it up.
It's good though, because you have got that sort of thing. Like, for example, Kieran, you're saying there you haven't tried it yet, but that's the thing. You can do HUDless if you want to, and you don't have to do it. You know, the HUD's there to be taken away if you want it. I quite like as well with this new HUD, you can mess around with the elements, so you don't have to have as much information there if you don't want to. So you could just have the speed there. You don't have to have the distances. So you don't have to do it completely HUDless. There
is actually ways. I can't remember which settings that each needs to turn off. But there is actually a way where you can have the HUD just showing your station stop and have like your distance between each one. Yeah. So you could have the speed limit turned off, the your current speed turned off, the signals turned off, the track monitor could be turned off. Mm-hmm. And that in itself is a good way to learn. Yeah.
To be fair, on the PC, like with if you can see the stream, the icon showing up. Obviously, that only comes up because it resets itself. But on the PlayStation, I have that turned off. That's one thing that helps me, like, because I can't see where the station is coming. So that in sense, that's my that's the most I'll go from taking away a bit of information from myself.
I've noticed that Joe's now decided that he's going to pop back into the correct part of the stream, and we're now on the best route of the 3 to 9.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, hoodless. Yeah, Joe's one that like tells me do hoodless. Get it off. I'll help you to Gatwick. Should we do it? Should I do hoodless? What do you think?
Well, I'm already playing hoodless, so it's entirely your choice.
Ah, let's do it. How do I turn off my hood?
F1 if you've got a keyboard.
I'm scared. Let me get the doors locked first. I'll have to check my door opening times and closing times.
What is even more funny is the fact that you don't have the safety systems on to guide you either.
Ah, no.
So that's going to be even more brutal.
Right, so I need to make sure that's got power. That's fine. Okay, I've got power. What is the next station? That's the thing I don't know.
I believe it's Haywards Heath.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. Right.
I think you go through. I always get the pronunciation this wrong. Is it Wivelston? Something like that.
Wivelsfield.
And then it's
Wivelsfield?
That's it. And then it's Haywards Heath after that. Just literally straight after the tunnel.
What route should I do on TSC? LG Mediterranean, Rowan Alps, or Heart of Berlin? Heart of Berlin. Why not? 90 mile an hour. Yeah, but where is Haywards Heath? That's the question.
So as soon as you see a tunnel in front of you, slam the brakes on.
Yes, because isn't there a viaduct?
Yes, I think so.
There's a viaduct, and then there's a tunnel, and then there's a stage. That's the 4-platform one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Haywards Heath. Is that where there's sometimes a lot of coupling movement?
Yeah, for the Orr and Hastings runs.
You're past Wivelsfield. There's Wivelsfield. Got you. Going to step 2 brakes once you get closest to the Haywards Heath tunnel. All right, cool. This could be fun. This could be fun or chaos.
I'm expecting an objective failure to come up on the screen.
But you won't see it. The hood's off.
What? I think you still get the objective failure.
Oh, do you? If you press F1, it will still come up.
Yeah.
Hey Zenith, how you doing? Sorry, I missed your comment there. Can't imagine what will happen. Chaos. I've got Jason to guide me and also Joe to guide me, so if I fail, blame them. That's the pressure you've got to deal with now. Are you still there? It says
I'm here.
It says that you're making noises on Discord, but there was no noise coming through for me.
No, I'm here. I'm just concentrating because I'm in the breaking point.
What? Oh, you're
Breaking
ahead of
point.
me. You're ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the breaking point now.
Do an entire stream without HUD. Oh dear me. So this is the
And
tunnel.
blind. What's this crazy
I've
plays?
been speeding the whole time.
Do it without HUD and safety systems and blindfolded.
What?
I think, if I remember correctly, didn't Alex and Joe do a segment for one of the streams where they had to teach each other where they were?
Oh my god, that would be chaos.
I think it was driving each other's streams. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Joe's still there or not. He'll be able to confirm that.
What I find frustrating is in Trains World there isn't an AWS warning for speed restrictions. I also don't have my headset on, so I wouldn't be able to hear it.
But I'm just stopping at Haywards Heath now.
Oh, I've got my icon on the screen. I should probably turn that off, shouldn't I? That can be my help, my little icon.
Yeah. Honestly, you use whatever you want to use. Obviously, it's the first time you've really gone HUDless, isn't it?
To be fair, like I said, I'd normally have it off on the PlayStation. Yeah, Alex did it with the 700. There you go.
Stopped on the 3 to 9 car marker.
Into platform at 30. Go. Welcome back, Key.
I'll be quiet while you're doing your approach, not to put you off.
That's all right. Put me off as much as you want. I'll still blame you. It's okay.
That's fine. I usually get blamed for most things.
Right. Enter 20. Enter at 30 even. So the stop car marker. I know I can see the blue thing, but the stop car marker's down there. Right. Cool.
I've got the little pop-up. I've got the little pop-up on my phone, so even though the string behind what you've already stopped or not, I can still see what you're doing.
Ah, there we go. Right, I've stopped. Whilst I'm stopped, I'll very quickly just change my settings so that the so you might fall behind just a little bit. I just need to turn off my.
Okay.
Is it the stop marker or the objective marker?
It'll be the objective marker,
Yeah.
which is on the stop marker anyway.
Yeah. So
I've still got another minute and 5 seconds before I can go anywhere yet.
Do you turn it back on when you're stopped?
So when I'm stopped, I will turn it back on until I know I'm bang on the time for departure, and then I'll whip it back off again.
Got you. Okay. So that's fine. I'm not cheating by turning it back on when I'm at a station.
Jason, is there a keybind for the speed set on the 390? Yes, if you press Control R.
Oh, I forgot about the speed setting.
That should enable the speed set.
How do you enable it? Like, do you enable it when you're on the move?
Yeah, you can do.
Right. How do you know what speed it's set to?
What the
Like without the hood on?
Oh, the HUD on. So, obviously, I know you can't see my screen. So, if you look where the miles per hour bit is in the middle.
Yeah.
When it's active, you will see this little faint line moving around.
Okay.
So you want the miles per hour one, not the brake lever one. Where the 8 is, the one above that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see a little line moving around.
Gotcha. Okay. Right. Let me turn it off.
Okay, it's my departure time now, so I'm out of here.
Oh, 14's it. Okay. So speed set.
Whatever, press.
Do you know what I've done wrong? I've done that thing again where I've.
You've adjusted it prior to moving, haven't you?
Yeah. It's done something now, so that's all right. Speed set speed. Oh, I can't, let me try that again. Speed set shouldn't be used. Yeah, they were saying that earlier. I'll turn it off. It's okay. I'll turn it off. I will try and pay attention. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's good to do it that way because I am very much focused on what I'm doing. It's a good element. And like I say, it's a good thing to be able to do. But I like the information. It gives me a sense of reassurance. Next time, close 15 seconds early. Is that right? Yeah, because it's always they close 20 seconds before departure, innit? Well, they always say.
I think Avanti's up to 90 seconds prior to departure time.
Really?
Well, at Blackpool North, it's actually 2 minutes prior to departure time.
Wow. Gosh, yeah, that's a close one, isn't it? It's always been so. Whenever I get a train, it's always about 20-30 seconds before departure time. It's 80 at Balcombe Tunnel. Is that the one that's after the viaduct? Are the bills really this high? Bills? How you doing, LaserJet? Hope you're doing well.
So we'll get on to that little story since the next stop is the station in question, Gatwick Airport.
Oh yeah.
So back when Brighton Mainline originally first came out with the rush hour pack,
Yeah.
I was just obviously like anybody else, just playing along, and it must have been about 1:40 a.m. UK time in real life.
Yeah.
And I thought, we'll just do a Gatwick run because I'm not tired and whatnot.
Yeah, I remember this. This is a good one.
So I got to Gatwick Airport, not a problem. And I thought, I've got here 4 minutes early, so I'll just have a shut my eyes moment, just have a little bit of a dwell. I know real drivers shouldn't do that. I thought, 4 minutes, quick 40 winks, and then we're sorted. I woke up 94 minutes late and left. Didn't pause the game. The game didn't pause itself. It was 94 minutes late.
Yeah. Because you fell asleep.
Because I fell asleep. But the funny thing about it was, I was able to complete the route. All the trains were in complete gridlock, but I was able to complete the service.
That's madness.
And then the game did crash. Which I thought was brilliant, because I was able to finish the run-off and collect all the points, or lack of points, whatever they were then. And then obviously the game crashed. I thought, well, it saves me having to turn it off then, doesn't it? But I thought, I've never seen a 94-minute delay on a Train Sim World service, basically, that's been self-inflicted.
That's impressive. Does it really throw the dispatcher out of whack?
Yeah, well, obviously for this Oldham route, yeah, it does. Literally, I had trains trying to queue into Three Bridges and obviously queue back out because everything was just gridlocked. Because obviously they needed the main line, because the service that I was doing, I think it was using the slow lines.
Yeah.
So it kind of put everything into whack, and they sent the 313s as AI for Brighton Mainline. It sent them into complete confusion. I think at one point you actually had two of them facing each other.
What?
Yeah, you had two of them facing each other, but there was either side of a signal. So it was like, how's that even happened?
I really like breaking the game where I can. So I'm now tempted just to jump into like a really busy route and like make it havoc. When is it 90 after Balkan, by the way?
It's pretty much as you go onto the. I think it's just around the bend, isn't it, near the sidings? It's not. It's not short.
Is it 80 now? Is it still 80 now?
Yes, I think so.
I've been going 80 for a long time.
Yeah, I'm in 80 still. Just catching up on some of the chat. Who's this Northern American here? Which one? Me or Richie?
Oh, well, I'm not.
Is he Northerner? You could call him a Middler, couldn't you? Really?
Oh, I've been going 80 this whole time, Joe. I thought it was 80 after the viaduct. Oh well. It'll be a bit
Jason,
late,
what's your dreamy UK route? No Portsmouth though. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm more of a BR diesel. Give me diesel. I couldn't care less where it is, just give me diesel. None of this plastic EMU rubbish.
Electro Stars, get them out of here.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm expecting the British Ace comments coming against that in a minute.
Don't get me started on Third Rail.
Third Rail I don't think is an issue. It's just this Electro Star stuff.
Mm.
I mean, as we're talking about BR now, I'm probably going to check the comments and the replies to this, but I have to say the favourite BR in-game at the moment for me is the Class 101.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting choice.
I literally, if I've had a bad day anywhere, for whatever reason, I want to zone out, I will go straight to that and just forget what I'm doing for over an hour. But if I'm in one of them moods, I have to go and do it on Northern Transpennine.
Oh, what a route. What a route.
Wouldn't do it on any other. It would have to be Northern Transpennine. And I'm speeding.
I do have a bit of a soft spot for Northern Transpennine. I think that's the first route I played officially.
I think everyone struggles with the gear changes, but I think it's more the braking that people have the issue with, because obviously it's lap brakes.
Yeah.
But it's one of those that when you've learned how to master that, it's like a self-accomplishment in yourself, thinking, yeah, I've just learned how to drive probably one of the hardest trains in the game so far.
Yeah. I know where we are now. This is Three Bridges, isn't it? It's where the Thameslink depot would be. I've got a mate who's a mod of mine that's not online a lot. He's from around here.
Okay.
And when this route first came out, I says to him, "Oh my God, did you hear that? Oh my God, are you okay? You've just blown the house down with that sneeze."
I wondered who he was talking to then.
Oh, Shan, no, she just absolutely sneezed the house down. But yeah, no, my mate's from around here, and when this route came out, I was really excited to show him it, because he's from just outside of Crawley. So I was like showing him Three Bridges and stuff like that, and he does work. He's like been to the Hitachi depot in, I think it's in Ashford. He's been to the one that's on Great Western Express. What's it called? Is it Old Common? I basically showed this off, and he does a lot of work at Gatwick, and I showed him this, and he was like, "This is really cool, actually." He's not interested in trains in the slightest, but he found it really, really cool. And I was able to like show him. He says the only thing that obviously missing is the 700s.
Yeah, the 700 definitely fills up this route. It's like when you get time just to play it on your own, rather than even if you watch a streamer. But if you get time just to play it on your own, if you can get the mod installed, and you'll realise how much better it is with it installed.
I certainly will do. I certainly will do. Where's Crawley New Yard? Yeah, Joe. He calls it Creepy Crawley.
Start slowing for Gatwick. Now, obviously, I can't see where you're up to. Obviously, I'm behind for you watching you.
Yeah, I've got to start slowing now. Oh no, I should probably start slowing a bit more. There's Gatwick. I can see it. Normally, when you start seeing the planes, is when you should start slowing down. Move what installed.
Just stopping now.
Cool. Approach at 30. See, if I put my mind to it, I can certainly do it, but I just don't want to.
Like I said, when you've learned them braking points.
Yeah. It's piece of cake.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's super easy.
Crawley is a beautiful place in the UK. I recommend everyone stay there. I don't know. I've not heard good things. Step 3. I did it well. I did it absolutely fine. What are we? Are we 8 cars?
Yes.
Yeah. I should
Yeah,
have
I've stopped in the wrong. I stopped in the wrong place. I've stopped at the 10 to 12.
I find this station really, really cool. I absolutely love this station. It's weird. I've been to Gatwick. It's so strange. So I've never been to London. I've been to Heathrow. I've been to Gatwick. Very weird. But I've never. Oh, there's one up there as well. But I've never been into London.
So I've done a few of the terminus in London, but there are some that I've not done. So I've done Waterloo, Euston, Victoria. I'm soon, in several months' time, going to do London Bridge, which I've never been to before, which will be quite interesting.
Is that the one that is on the bridge, right next to the bridge? Obviously.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Never done Paddington. Never done King's Cross. I've done St Pancras.
I suppose King's Cross is an easy one to cross off your list if you do St Pancras.
I suppose maybe on the west side of the country rather than like the east side, it's obviously Euston's our main terminus point compared to King's Cross.
Yeah.
Are you ready to leave Gatwick Airport now?
I've literally just put the throttle on as you've said that.
Cool. So we are literally in sync with each other then.
William, I've turned my hood off. I'm trying a bit hoodless for once. I know, shocking. Absolutely shocking. Crawley is the Croydon of Sussex, don't go. In fact, they want Crawley to become Surrey. I say take it. Yeah, it's a bit like a few areas up here. It's like Dewsbury, not a very nice place.
Kieran, you're supposed to stop at the 10 to 12 on this service at Gatwick. Oh well, at least we stopped in the right place then.
Oh, there we go. I was kind of somewhere in between.
I've got a habit of driving a 12 car, so I just stopped there as a false habit.
Next city is Croydon, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go on the bypass now. I think there's just a brief dip into 80 as you get close to.
Is it Red Hill?
The curve, yeah, Red Hill curve.
Yeah.
I can't think of the official name of it. And then that only lasts for about 500 yards, and then you're back into 90 again. Which, of course, you've got no problem because obviously you're using the cheaters option.
Am I?
You're not using the cruise control.
Oh no, I've turned it off.
Oh, you turned it off.
Yeah, I turned it off for sure. Thank you for coming in, Joe. Thank you for teaching me the ways of the hoodless. I'm going to try it all the way to Victoria. I'll do you proud. I will do you proud. I promise. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, see you later, Joe. Do I ever do nighttime train spotting? Are we talking in game or real life?
I can imagine it's quite difficult in both situations.
I mean, in game's pretty easy in a way because you can just go to a random spot and sit there. In real life, it's quite difficult because I'd have to travel considerably a distance just to even get anything high speed.
Where is it? 80's just before. Where was the 80? The 80 was 90 all the way to Earlswood. Is Earlswood the one that's before Redhill?
Yes.
Yeah, because it goes Hawley. I think.
I think Hawley's is either the first or the second one after Gatwick.
Yeah.
I did see a comment, but I think it's just disappeared. If we're asking if we're going to do another run after this.
No, I'm going to be ending the stream after this one. Mainly because I've got to go to bed. No 3 a.m. treks for me tonight.
Yeah, not tonight.
No, absolutely not. I've got to be up at 7 o'clock. I'm going to a zoo tomorrow. Fun. Salfords, got ya.
Off to the zoo. Which zoo are you off to?
I won't say, just in case anyone's there.
Fair enough.
It's not a massive. It's not like Chester or all. There's like an event going on there.
Everyone's going to be googling now. What zoo's got events going on?
I'm going to meet up with my mum. Which will be quite nice. Salford come up, then it's Earlswood. Right, okay, so it come around the corner. So Gatwick's pretty much the halfway point, isn't it?
Yes, it's pretty much slap bang in the middle. I think the thing, if you're staying Hudless now all the way into Victoria, which obviously in itself is obviously easier for me and sort of difficult for you, but obviously having no safety systems in now, we're going to have the bottleneck of Victoria is going to be really interesting.
Oh, there's the 80. I see it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Are you still going to be doing some runs? You're being asked by Blue Drifter.
Don't think I'm going to tonight, simply because it'll take me a little bit of time to shuffle things around. I could possibly do some tomorrow. Because obviously it'll give me a chance to move stuff around and get deleted and whatnot. Like mods and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. Anyone that's in the Discord, you've only done it once, but you sometimes do a bit of a stream in the Discord server, don't you?
Yeah, I've just pressed the wrong button and slammed the emergency brakes on.
Ah, no. You've pulled what I do.
And I'll have to wait 2 minutes now for him to lift.
We still with Casual or Jason now? Well, considering the accent change, we're with Jason now. Casuals is more Midland. I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint his accent.
Mine's a bit of everything. You get some southern in it, and then you get some northern in it.
Yours to me is a very Lancashire accent, in my opinion, anyway. Like if you hadn't mentioned that you'd originally from Portsmouth, I would never have guessed. I think that's kind of similar. I think that's kind of similar to me as well, because I've lost my Brummie a little bit.
Yeah, it's still detectable though.
Yeah. It's one of them. It gets worse when I'm actually around my family.
That's usually the case though, isn't it? When you're around everybody that speaks your original accent sort of thing, and then you just sort of pick it up instantly. Yeah.
It's gonna be bad in a couple of weeks because I'm gonna be around them all, and they're all gonna be. Shan loves it because it's like they're all, broad Brummie. Before I go, next station you pass through is Purley, then Purley Oaks. After Purley Oaks, slow down to 60, and after South Croydon, slow to 45. Then I'll approach to ECR, come down to 30. What's ECR? East Croydon. Right. Okay. Is that because is it the slow lines? It's obviously because we're on the bypass bit, haven't we? So the Purley Oaks and that, they're the ones that are on the other lines, aren't they?
Yeah. Apparently my accent has more of an Asian touch to it.
Eh? Yeah, sounds straight out of the Lancashire hot pots. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be surprised. Surely you know the Lancashire hot pots.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Not a massive lover of them, but yes, I do know about them.
No. I think they're class. I only like their Chippy Tea song.
Chippy Tea. Who doesn't love a Chippy Tea?
I love a Chippy Tea. There's a Chippy near me it's absolutely brilliant.
the good thing out where I live is literally you have to look out the front door and you've got a post office, a hairdresser, 2 convenience shops, 3 takeaways, literally all in a line next to each other.
Oh wow.
You literally could be there and back within 10 minutes flat.
One thing I will say I do like is that I'm down the road from a McDonald's.
Ooh, McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of McDonald's, don't get me wrong. What helps is I'm relatively close to a motorway service station. So, well, I say service station, it's kind of like an informal service station. Where's this 80? Sorry? Where's it going up?
I'm in pitch dark now, so I'm not really sure roughly where you are.
Oh, I'm after the tunnel. I'm way after the tunnel.
Yeah, I just had a bit of an issue, didn't I? So, Jado, I have spawned.
He has
Okay.
indeed spawned.
Spawned or spadded? Or a bit of both?
Spooded.
Spooded.
There you
We'll
go.
nick that one.
But yeah, anyway, this informal service station's got a Greggs in it. Which I can't go wrong. I love Greggs. Greggs is my favourite.
I don't often do a Greggs.
Oh, I won't say the term I use, but I'm a sucker for a pastry. I do like a pastry. How far is our nearest Greggs? My nearest Greggs probably like a mile away, if that. It's a 2-minute drive. I've only just clocked, and you'll think this is probably really stupid now, but that brake bar thing, when you go into a certain step, I can actually have to look down at the finger.
Yeah, I have to look down because sometimes it'll glitch a little bit, so it doesn't really go onto the full 1 or the full 2.
I feel like I need to slow down now. Yeah, I can see 60s coming up. Oh dear. Step 3.
So where are you? You're 60. You know, you're not close to the 60 just there. That's just the 60 warning that's coming up.
Right. Okay.
When I'm looking at the stream, which is obviously a bit behind where you are. So
Yeah. What you go to out of Mackey's? Oh, it's 90 again. I'm so confused. Out of Mackey's, KFC, Subway.
So there's in where I am. I won't give my exact location.
Yeah.
So where I am, there isn't a KFC anymore.
Mm.
They've shut that down. So it's either a Subway or Mackey's now. The Subway round here has, let's just say, it's got some stories that I won't disclose in a public stream. So it's safe to say that Mackey's is usually the go-to.
See, I don't like Mackey's. I fell out with Mackey's a little bit, to be fair, because like I think at the 60s around after the station, isn't it? Somewhere.
And anyone that does go to Mackey's, we'll look at more at the younger viewers. Banana milkshake with fries and nuggets dipped into it is brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Absolute winner.
Damn right. I can get behind that. I've just gone through what I think is South Croydon. I think
I'm a little bit behind there.
Is it South Croydon?
I think I've only just gone through Purley.
It might be Purley. How do I find out? Let me hop out.
I think you can either hop out or you can just press 9. Not 9. Well,
No,
yeah,
go-
press 9. And 9 will tell you.
Purley Oaks. I'm going for Purley Oaks.
Purley Oaks.
Oh, there's a 60. I've just saw a triangle sign with 60 on it. That's a warning sign, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, right. Okay, so it's still 90, I think.
Usually your breaking point is where you'll just see like a glitched tree that goes into your cab.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're on about.
That's where you need to be roughly at the 60 by.
Right. Yeah. Got ya. I fell out of Mackey's because they advertised a Biscoff McFlurry, and I was really upset when it was I got yeah, I found a 60. I think. Oh, might not be. I'm gonna slow down to 60 anyway, just because I can.
I do what you mean about the Biscoff McFlurry though, because you think they're thinking you're getting a Biscoff McFlurry, and all they've put in is like toffee sauce and actual biscuit crumbs, not actual biscuit of like Lotus biscuits.
Yeah, when I thought Biscoff McFlurry, I was really, really excited for it. And it just turned out to be a bit of a waste of time, and I was like, yeah, nah. I wasn't a fan. And then I feel like the burgers as well. They like double the price of the burgers for like the same thing, but with like some barbecue sauce on it. very much upsets me. McDonald's is rubbish.
The thing I always do on purpose though is if I want like a cheeseburger with just ketchup, like say for one of like my younger lot, and I know it's been sat there for a while, so I'll just ask for a plain hamburger on purpose because they'll have to cook it again, and then I'll just buy a box of ketchup from over the till and I'll just pour it on.
Yeah.
Instead of them doing it, because you don't know how long it's been sat there then.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good point. To be fair. Yeah.
Or you want fresh.
God,
you want fresh fries. Just say you want chips with no salt on them, and then put your own salt on afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. The one thing I will say are good from McDonald's, I absolutely love them, is the wraps of the day. Because I think like value for money and like for a quick little snack, they're good. I like them.
No, they are all right. Them. It's a thing. Things I'm always careful though, because I don't know if you ever go into like a One Stop or a Tesco and you get your meal deals and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you look at sandwiches and you think, oh, I just fancy a nice sandwich, but then you look at it and everything's got mayonnaise on it.
Oh yeah.
I despise mayonnaise. I can't stand it.
I don't mind mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise with like chunky chips. I've stopped, by the way.
Yeah, you'll have a red approach in at East Croydon.
Yeah.
I think I've caught you up actually, because I'm literally just coming into the station now.
I'm not spidered or anything, which is good. Yeah. So, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah. I've completely lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Yeah. Mayonnaise and chunky chips. Beautiful. But yeah, egg mayo sandwiches and even the cheese sandwiches have got mayo in them. Nah, can't do it.
No, I can't be doing mayonnaise. It's like I don't like eggs either, so I don't know if that stems because I don't like mayonnaise and I don't like the eggs, or I don't like the eggs because I don't like mayonnaise. It's one of those. Anything that's got anything to do with that now, I just can't be doing it.
Do you not like a fried egg?
No, don't
Wow.
like fried, scrambled, boiled, none of it. Just the smell of it just knocks me sick.
Wow, that's quite a new one, to be fair. I found it because I wasn't speaking to him, but he was in the chat. Tintin said he didn't like cheese or something like that, and I was like,
I think that's right actually. I think Tintin doesn't like cheese.
yeah, he can't stand cheese, and I was like, oh my god, cheese and eggs. Like cheese and eggs are divine. An omelette. But
Yes, yeah. I know there's a customised button. That doesn't really help when you're in a one-stop wanting a meal deal, though.
yeah,
It's all well and good for McDonald's, but yeah, it doesn't help when you're wanting a meal deal. So 9 times out of 10, I have to go for a pasta. Scroll back through the chat, see if I've missed anything. Nope, don't think so.
how long got left of this run? So 10:47.
I'm at departure time now.
Oh yeah, same.
Just waiting for the green to kick in.
I'm gonna strategically wait for the green to kick in before I do anything.
It's pretty instant. It's 30, 45, 60, 70. That's the
Right.
speed.
Oh, I went into
And
emergency. That's not good.
And then just before you get to the curve before Balham, you then need to lower to 60.
Yeah, that's right. You're delayed, signs. That's why. TSC crash? No. Mayonnaise is only good if it's in something. Then you don't taste it.
It's just knowing that it's there. That's the off-putting bit.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I think the thing is, I'm not really one to do meal deals anyway. I'm not a fan of meal deals. I will avoid them if I can.
Fun fact about a meal deal, though. If you go to One Stops or Tesco's, you can actually get a pot noodle as your snack.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do you say it's
The
60?
thing
Sorry, do you say it's 60 now?
Yeah, 60, and then it's 70 as you get to Selhurst,
Right.
and then you stay at 70 before you get just until you get to the curve before Balham, and then you're down to 60.
Right.
And then after you leave Clapham Junction, it's 45.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you're on about now. Yeah, go on. Sorry about the pot noodles.
Yeah, so what I tend to do now is when I get a meal deal, I purposely go for the most expensive thing.
Yeah.
And then I go
Sushi.
to the till feeling dead smug, thinking, yeah, I've got all this for £3 or £4, and it's like, yeah, you don't. They've done that on purpose, obviously.
Yeah, because I read a thing once. It's like they actually meal deals. They lose out on money. They actually do lose out financially from it. But it's like the justification for it is that because you're going in to get a thingy, you're more likely to buy more stuff. Because you're going in from it. It's like alternative marketing where you're going in to get a meal deal, but you'll most likely get something else as well, which you wouldn't have gone in if you weren't, because you've gone there with the whole idea of getting a meal deal or something stupid like that. Anyway, there's a geezer, I don't know if you've ever seen him. There's a geezer, I think his name's like Rory something or other, and he talks about like marketing.
Yeah.
And he says like Red Bull, they like they've managed to manufacture a drink that tastes awful, but they've done it on purpose because they researched a drink that would taste awful, but awful enough to convince you that it's working. Because he said, and I'll quote his words. He said that like if you've got a cut in your leg and you put an antiseptic on it, you want it to sting like a bastard. That's exactly what he said. Just to know it's working. Because it gives you that mindset that it's working. So like things like Red Bull and stuff, they'll purposely make it terrible, but by doing that they'll sell more.
Of course. That's why there's so many different versions of a Red Bull now. Though. You've got got your Red Bull boosts,
Your V carbs.
Red Thunder or whatever it's called these days. There's that many out there now.
You remember getting excited for this route when it first got announced? Yeah, I was looking forward to this. I always do a thing where when a new route gets announced, I binge watch Trains Out videos. I'm a sucker for it. When what's it called? West Coast Mainline South got announced, I watched a guy called Tornado 922 and I just binge watched all his West Coast Mainline videos. I love it.
Yeah, I watch his videos.
He's good. He's good.
I think it's his commentary that adds to it as well.
Yeah, I watch him a lot when I'm working from home because like there'll be like an hour and it's like quite relaxing because you can kind of focus on what you're doing, but also like he's just there nattering in the background.
I think he's at the end of the year. I think he does one at Clapham Junction where he doesn't clip it. He just goes straight through.
Yeah.
Then he gets like sort of lost in what he's doing. I think it's just brilliant.
It's something I'd like to do, but I just don't have the time for trains. But I get way too like anxious of like filming in public. So like I wouldn't be able to do that for an hour like he does. I do Great Eastern, yeah. I do watch Star Life Studios because they do like high speed trains in places, don't they?
480 Studio. Can we link who in chat?
Don Kofi, yeah, he's the actual train driver, isn't he?
Transpennine, yes.
Yeah, he's a Transpennine train driver. I believe I am actually on one of the trains he's done a cab ride video for, but I could be wrong. Just when I watched it, like when I analysed, I didn't analyse it that deeply, but when I looked at it, I thought, if that's obviously you can't tell when the day is, but it like based on when he uploaded it and the time of day and whatever else, I was like, I think I might have been on that train.
Yeah, I've never been on one because obviously he's more Transpennine, so it's more too far over from my area.
My advice is don't go on a TPE. Don't do it to yourself.
I've never been on TP. I've been on a 185 when they used to be on lease at Northern many years ago.
Yeah, they were on lease at Northern.
Yeah, before before Northern and Transpennine went into their own franchise, there used to be just one big one, didn't they?
Oh no, I didn't know
used to be Northern Transpennine. That's what it used to be, but they used to cover the Blackpool area as well.
Oh right, okay.
But then they split and did their own little thing. So that's the only time I've ever been on a 185.
Ah, yeah, they're not too bad. They're all right actually. I'd say the 802s, the Transpennine Express 802s, are my favourite of the Hitachi fleet. By far.
Say that again, sorry.
The Transpennine Express 802s are the best of the Hitachi fleet.
Another fun fact, I've still not actually been on one of the 800 series yet.
They're not great. They're really not great.
I've been told that the seats are more like ironing boards.
They are. I don't understand why on an Azuma the seats pop like do you know when you get like a I'm trying to describe it, like if you've got like a big piece of plastic or like a metal sheet or something, you just like it does that sort of like thing where it's like pops in and out, just like a sort of feel. Yeah, that's what it does to me. It like always pops and I hate it. I did an 801 from Leeds to Peterborough a couple of years back now, and it was not. Peterborough to Leeds, because Leeds to Peterborough was on a 225. Also, where's this? Whereabouts is Clapham Junction? Are we nearby?
Yeah, as soon as you'll go through Streatham Common, and then it's on a bend.
Right.
I'm getting loads of yellows prior to Clapham.
Oh,
so
is that a red?
be cautious.
Ah, no.
You just spad.
No, I'm gonna spad. I'm
Don't
gonna spad.
it.
I'm spadded.
Don't spad it.
I've spadded it.
Oh, you've not spadded it.
I think I have. I haven't spadded it. It weren't my signal.
I'm getting loads of yellows, so I'm chasing something.
I genuinely thought I'd spadded then. Oh my god. I was going to be very upset.
That'd have been a great way to win the string.
That would have been a great way. Oh my goodness gracious me. Hoodless, no thank you.
Can we do the 170 Northern to Blackpool branches? I don't think there's a 170 in Northern livery out.
No, there's not.
Certainly, not unless you lose Creators Club. But yeah, that's the only way you're going to do it, really.
I'm scared for this approach into Victoria. I know sometimes you get a red as you approach. I know it's 20 as you go to Victoria.
When you get outside, yeah. I'm just stopping at Clapham now.
Yeah, it was approach control, I think.
You won't have approach control because your safety systems are turned off.
Oh god. Wow. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, the Hitachi fleets. So I did Leeds to Newcastle on an 802, which is roughly about the same time as doing Peterborough to Leeds. On probably a bit longer than it's probably a bit longer from Peterborough to Leeds, but it was a much nicer journey on the 802.
I'm hoping to get on one at some point.
Have you done an 225?
No, because obviously they're not on this side, are they? They're not on this side.
No.
We was originally when the franchise between Virgin and Avanti were handing over. Grand Central was going to use some 91s for the Blackpool to Euston services, and obviously the COVID kicks in and that all fell through.
Yeah.
Which was gutting really, because I thought, oh yeah, we're getting some 91 action. But now we're just stuck with Avanti, and even now they've cut the services down to 2 a day up here. Directly. Is where it was 4.
Alright. I think
Victoria time.
Victoria time, yeah. Let's go. I'm scared now. This is going to be terrifying.
I've literally just seen the catch up of you nearly spadding.
Yeah. It was close. So is it 45? Yeah, it's 40.
So you set 60 as you leave Clapham.
Yeah. It's 45 just before the curve, innit?
Yeah. And then you stay there until you go down to 20.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, because they're going to be taken off soon, get a chance to do a 225. Honestly, beautiful trains. Like, even the standard class feels like luxury. It's great.
Yeah, I'll have to try and
come over to Leeds, and I'll take you down to Doncaster on a 225. It'll be the best 40-minute journey of your life. Probably not because, probably ruined by the fact I'm there, but
I was about to say,
actual...
by the fact you're by the fact you're chewing my ear off, I think it would be ruined.
Catch you later, Signs. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, honestly, that's just beautiful. The only thing that isn't good is when the air conditioning ain't working. That's worse. That's horrible.
I mean, well, speaking of air conditioning, I think we've all been stuck on a Voyager before when the air conditioning is working.
Nah. Voyagers. So I love the look of a Voyager. I think I mentioned this to you before. I love the look of a Voyager. I just, because they travel so many miles, and especially if it's been raining, they just smell so damp. The carpets are like sponges.
And I don't think they don't get, obviously when they're at a turnaround point, I don't think they're properly like quickly cleaned out either, are they?
No, because the turnaround point.
You'll get someone like rushing around with the bin bag to get all the rubbish out, but in terms of everything else, it's a case of, well, we'll just put up with it.
Yeah.
So you think about it, obviously, everyone says they all smell of piss all the time. And obviously, they literally are travelling up and down the country, and them things aren't being emptied until the end of the day.
No, I know exactly what you mean. The toilets aren't nice. Have I ever been on a ScotRail HST? I've not been on any ScotRail stock before. Interestingly, never been on anything ScotRail. I've been to Edinburgh and I've seen ScotRail trains, but I've never been on one. Have you?
I've never been on ScotRail.
You've been to Scotland?
I've been to Scotland, but I've never been on ScotRail.
Beautiful Scotland. Love it.
But I was hoping this was going to catch you out, but I've got literally an open aspect to go straight into Victoria with no red.
I've got double yellows.
Yeah, and then I've got the single yellow to the last signal for the approach, and I've been given the station indicator.
I think I've got a red. Oh no, I've got a single yellow. That's good. It's 20 coming into Victoria, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's your most overrated train? Electrostars. I think the Hitachi fleets, the 800 fleets, are a bit overrated, I think.
Yeah, they definitely are. It's again, it's like the Everos. They've brought them out, but they've not enabled tilting on them. And their excuse is, well, we'll make up the time because we can depart faster than what a Pendolino can. It's like, but that's not an excuse.
No.
Every time I've looked on real-time trains that an Evero service has done, it's always arrived late.
Everos are the 805s, aren't they?
And 7s.
And 7s, right, yeah.
And obviously, East Midlands is getting the Auroras, which I think is the 810s.
So, obviously, classification is just sort of like, obviously based on what type of power it takes. How come there's no 804?
That's a very good question.
And that's just an open question. Like, where are the 804s? Where are the 806s?
Yeah, I don't know that one.
That always confuses me. Why there's just a random number missing? I know sometimes there's prototypes, but for me, the 801 would be a prototype, in terms of numbering.
That Luma have got the 803, I think.
They're the worst. They're the worst ones. Honestly, don't ever do Luma.
Well, they're actually coming on to the West Coast soon, aren't they? They're getting the 222s off of EMR.
Yeah,
They've got the licensing for the Stirling to London Euston service, I think it is.
Cool. I tell you
Which
what.
is odd because the whole route is electrified.
I tell you what, I'm happy with that. Where's the 808? Kanye's got him. And Heartbreak. Anyone, if anyone gets that. Do you get that?
I actually missed it. I was just doing the approach.
I was saying, someone said, where's the 808? So Kanye's got him and his Heartbreaks. Yeah, I'm happy with that little run. That was good. That was a good bit of fun, actually.
That was good, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to do more hoodless. You'll have to teach me hoodless. That's a good idea. I think that's a good idea for a stream, hoodless.
Honestly, it's literally, you just need to look for what you think is going to help you for a breaking point.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Or even if you get like a notepad and note pen or something, where you just write the speed limits at, it's 3 miles between a 20 mile an hour and then a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit, and you just write it down. And you just see what's best for you.
Yeah. For some reason, it's not accepting me to stop.
Let me just bring up the phone.
It says I'm
You're too far.
I'm 2.3 miles away, apparently.
Did you unlock the doors?
Yeah.
Because I've still got an unlocked door issue on the screen I'm looking at. Oh, it's cleared it now.
Weird. The only reason the Averos are 805 is because they're 5 cars. Ah. Right. There's my points. 15,000 points. I got no speeding on that as well.
What was your exact points?
15,098.
Oh.
Who won?
Me, I got 15,398.
Oh, wow. Oh, I knocked it out of the park. How well did other people do? Let me know in the chat.
I'll just post it in.
Yeah, pop it in there.
Chat now.
Do that.
Screenshot 72.
Sweet.
Boom.
There you go.
In.
Awesome. 14,962. Awesome stuff.
A very good run, that, definitely.
I really enjoyed that. It was a good bit of fun.
I think the safety is on. You get it close to about 18,000.
Yeah. That's an idea for next time. I only do it because if people want to play along and don't want to do safety systems. But it's going to be definitely. I didn't think I was going to do any hoodless, so with hoodless, I can definitely see your point because I wouldn't have then potentially spadded earlier. But yeah, there we go. That was a good bit of fun.
Train's a bit behind, so I'm not sure what score he's got.
Was anyone else put in?
So Lawrence, I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
Lawrence Staub
has got the exact same score as me.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So what's the closest stop then? That would depend on who would win. So the closest stop on that is 0.645 yards. And my closest stop was... Right, so they'd beat me then, because my closest was...
I'll tell you what would be the winner.
So if it's down to closest stop, they would win that.
You know what I'd say the winner is? Time.
Go on. Time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's done it in 1 hour, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. And you've done it in...
1 hour, 3 minutes and 6 seconds.
6 seconds. Oh, wow. There you go. So you'd win that by what? 4 seconds? 7 seconds?
It's when it comes to stuff like that, it'd probably have to be agreed in the rules prior to all the runs being done to make it fair.
Yeah, it'd probably be if it was for 4 something, it'd be down to like time. If you're able to get the same score but you do it quicker, that's I feel like in my mind that's a no-brainer. But
time's definitely probably the better option.
Yeah, I still can't get over someone's put "you just swore on my grandson." Nice one, right? That was brilliant. Yeah, that was a good bit of fun. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for coming on this evening as well and teaching me the ways of the Brighton Mainline. Yeah, it was really, really good fun. Yeah, thank you all for coming in tonight. And obviously, a big shout out to Shan and Casual for joining and doing all things play along. That was really, really successful. I'm actually really chuffed with how that turned out. Yeah, if you're okay, hang fire for 5 minutes afterwards. And yeah, so yeah, thank you all for coming in tonight. Just for general bits and bobs of admin, obviously I'm going to end now because I've got to shoot off soon. But yeah, for general bits and bobs of admin, my next stream is going to be next Wednesday because I'm going to be streaming the new City Transport Simulator bus, if I can. Obviously, roadmap is next Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, roadmap's next Tuesday. So we'll see what happens there. I'm excited for that. So there's that, and then also there's stuff on City Transport Simulator bus next week. I've got a little video to do with Cargo Line, and yeah, there's some other stuff. And then obviously soon I'll let you know this whole big idea I'm working on, which I'll let you know about in about 5 minutes as well. So yeah, should be all good bit fun. But yeah, thank you all for coming in tonight, and of course a big thank you for everyone helping the channel get to 4,000 subscribers. That is a mad milestone. We've had a lot of people join Discord tonight. We've had about 5 new subscribers, so thank you everyone coming in and showing your support, and thank you as well for letting me share it on your Facebook page and stuff. Make sure you go and check out Jason's socials, Discord, the Discord, the Facebook page, and even if they're not linked here, I'll link them on the Discord or whatever else. But go and make sure that you go and support those pages and Discord servers, because they are a really good bit of fun and a really good community, a fair sized community as well. Also, a lot of members of Dovetail themselves are in there, so yeah, it's really good. I highly recommend you go and join. So yeah, thank you all for watching tonight, and yeah, take care. Bye everyone.
Bye all.